morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I saw this come up in the chat and I was like, you know what? He's not wrong. I'm also equally low energy. So the music's mainly for me. To get hype. I like a good wake up in your face, you know? Don't you? Do you don't like
I like
alarm?
to be woken up gently.
Well, I've been up for a while, so this is more of like a poke than a...
It's like the middle of the day.
Yes.
It's insanity.
Yes. So, yesterday I got a little sidetracked because there were a couple of people that were arguing in my chat. So I brought them up, and that seemed to do...
Shmuel, Jesus.
Shmuel and 2K, it's one of those things, like, when I watched it back, I was like, what am I doing with my life? Like,
ask me any question. Direct question.
What, right now?
Yeah.
What did you have for breakfast?
Well, it's just like my thing with that is it's just that who am I?
Shmuel.
That's the Shmuel answer to everything. A direct question, like what's the answer to 5 times 5? My thing with that is,
sometimes
it's like when give me the fucking answer, 25.
Yeah. I mean, Shmuel means well. I just think he doesn't want to hurt feelings, maybe. I don't know.
Bullshit.
I don't know. Okay.
He's wrong and he just can't fuck it. I mean, look, I'm not saying he's wrong in that or anything like that. I'm just saying whenever he's answering like that, it's from a question. Look, I like Shmuel. Shmuel and I are friends, whatever. But like the way he argues, it's like he can't concede a point. He can't answer a question directly. It has to be. Well, my thing with that is.
It's not exactly the same, but almost like those people that, like, when you ask them a direct question, they'll ask you the question back, so it buys them time to come up with an answer.
Yeah,
it's similar to that in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's a deflection and a like, I'm just here to talk about this. I'm not here to answer anything.
Well, not to bring up a sore point or anything, but I heard that about you the other day, that you will focus in on... Shmuel said that, actually.
I know. Of course. Of course.
Why don't y'all just have an argument?
And I don't use debate tactics. I'm trying to get to the bottom of something, and you're using wishy-washy fucking words that I have a problem with. You say, if the word that he used the other day was required.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that it required so and so and so. Well, nothing requires anything.
Like, where's the
rule?
So
it's what are you talking about?
Well,
I don't think it required 100 people to do that project. Okay, well, I mean that's something that might actually make sense. Actually, that's not exactly what I'm talking about. Trust me, his use of words like that, and then I say, well, what do you mean? No, of course, who said it was fucking required?
Yeah,
there's no requirement. And then he's like, ugh. He keys in on one word to distract you in an argument. I don't need distraction, stupid.
Yeah,
I like Shmuel. I swear, whatever. I tell him the same shit. I tell him the exact same shit. I already texted him all this stuff.
Well, required is one of those words that sort of trigger me too. You know, one that gets me when somebody says, I'm going to let you go. Because I'm like, excuse me. Okay, you're not going to tell me anything or demand or command what I'm doing. I know it's not meant that way, but it comes off to me that way. And it always, I don't know.
How about this? The other night, he makes this pretty good point about something that's going on, with Kevin and all this bullshit with, tips and money and all that stuff. He made a very pretty concise, valid point, but it took a second to make it. And Panhandler goes, I think you're reading too much into it. I was like, oh, that's the boomery, condescending, dismissive. I think you're reading too much into it. It's the boomer version of the millennial and the zoomer. Yeah, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
It's like, you have no answer. And then when I happen to be texting with Shmuel, and he tells me at one point, because I guess Panhandler must have reminded him what a good thing that is to say. He goes, sometimes you read too much into what I say.
The condescendingness is what gets it for me. Like that automatically puts me on the defense, even if I wasn't. Or you know what I mean? Like it just don't be snooty about it. But the whole reason I even brought that up is because I got sidetracked yesterday. I had an entire segment planned to go over this Jerry Banfield fella. And the last time you and I were together, we touched on him briefly. And then Dang Lizard was like, hey, I've got a bunch of stuff. So I was hoping he could come on today, but he could not. But he sent like a whole package of videos for us to go over. So I figured we could do that.
Okay.
That cool with you?
Mm-hmm.
I have watched them. They're nuts. I mean, I don't know that much about the guy, but we'll get into it. It's good. First, morning, Haley, Pat. Good morning, Mikey Two Milks. Good to see you. Morning. And then Mason in Portland just became a member. So thank you for that. Welcome in, welcome in.
Mason in Portland.
Yes. All right, let's just go ahead and get into it. Unmute that. Push this button. Okay, we are doing it. All right. Go over here. Okay, so this was, I want to make sure I've got my notes right because I had a couple in here. Of the clips that were put together by Dang, TikTok Degenerates, ICP Rizzler, Big D 365, Ronald West TV, and Blockchain Phil are where the clips were pulled from. He had to go in and like take out some music and copyright stuff. So I wanted to make sure that we gave credit to them.
Blockchain Phil?
Yeah.
No.
Is that your homie?
No, I just
it sounds
like different clippers over in Germany, I guess.
I have no idea. I think a lot of these have come from like TikTok or Instagram or other like reels. But the problem with this guy, which you'll find out here in a second, he had a huge channel and he just basically deleted it. I'm getting a little bit of echo. I don't know if that's on your end or mine. I'll check it while I start this. But he deleted his entire channel. So a lot of the stuff that was available that, is gone. And a lot of it didn't get archived. So these are bits and pieces from different social media platforms. So let's do it.
Okay, this video is an hour or two all about filters and how I'm good looking in real life. And after that, we'll do some AI analysis to determine some YouTube policy violations. Just messing with you, Haley. However, AI transcript analysis is something that Jerry Banfield actually does for all his videos after he got demonetized and banned from Facebook for a month or two. And that brings us to the real topic of this video.
Can you just tell me when you want to pause? Because I'm telling you, like on this second one, we'll be pausing probably every 5 seconds. It's insane. Okay. So you just holler at me.
It's a supercut of a lot of Jerry Banfield history. A deep dive and spiritual journey into the life of an insane online scam artist. Jerry deleted more content than I will ever create, so this is just a quick rough cut. Now, this is a weird one, and consuming too much. Jerry Banfield might make you just as insane as him. Please prepare to press pause every few seconds.
I deleted over 4,000 videos from YouTube in the last few years, and that was a huge mistake. I hope to communicate to as many of you as possible. Do not delete your YouTube videos. It seemed like a good idea at the time, and today I'm grateful I've got 1.2 million impressions on 6 brand new YouTube channels.
He had 20 going at one point, 20 channels.
What are all these channels?
I don't know. I have no idea. And how would you organize all that and plan all your, it's insane. That's a lot. 6 is a lot. And he didn't have like a team behind him. But just strap in. That's the tip of the iceberg.
But I had more than 20 channels I created on YouTube. I had more than 1 billion views and impressions combined across all platforms. And I deleted everything last year because I was so burnt out. But one thing I did before that burnt me out is I deleted several thousand videos off a channel to try and optimize it. And today I'd say the only time you should ever delete your videos is if you are certain there's an undetected policy violation. I had so much organic traffic. I made the same mistake in 2024. I deleted this crypto reviews channel that had like 10,000 subscribers. I deleted it because I was afraid of getting sued because I was criticizing so many of these coins and getting so much traffic. but they're decentralized. You're not usually going to get suing a legally decentralized entity. But I got paranoid. I deleted all them. Thousands more videos in 2024. Then in 2025, I made the final cut and deleted everything.
That is why for some clips I could only find the audio, so I animated it. But every time you hear Jerry, that is the real Jerry.
My friends, today in this video, which I am doing live on Twitch and then putting on YouTube and recording on my podcast,
Look at those eyebrows.
I am
A little eyebrowy, isn't he?
He is. What I notice when we go through a little bit later in this one is how much weight he's lost. Like, he looks like a totally different person just from a couple of years ago. So the last few years have been rough on old Jerry.
telling you about power questions. And these are questions you can ask that will dramatically change your life, that will help you find yourself, get out of all kinds of negative situations, depression, anxiety, fear, worry, loneliness, separation, just by asking these questions. So what we're going to do is talk about that while playing Gods Unchained in the background, which is my favorite game. And the first power question, and perhaps the most powerful question, is who am I?
Jerry Banfield.
The most powerful question. Don't worry about all this other stuff. Let's talk about
Who
me.
am I? Who am I? Why am I here? Is another power question. I'm Jerry Banfield.
Look.
I run an online work platform.
Yo, I'm Jerry Banfield, you know.
Question.
The difference between here and
I'm-
there. What up? It kind of reminds me of like Mersh when Mersh was in his strip club days.
Yeah. Yeah. he looks like that guy who shows back up at the skating rink as an adult, you know, and he can really skate. He could skate really, really good and backwards and shit, you know, and he's still wearing big baggy pants.
Yeah, I knew a guy like that would just pop up at like the pool hall, but it was mainly teens. They had like, anyway, it doesn't matter. We had like a section that was just like a teen hangout. He looks almost identical to this one dude that would just like hang out around the payphones out front. Never really did anything. You know what I mean? I'd always be like, ugh, creeped out.
He really should have been a movie star. Like he looks like he's in The Outsiders or something.
Yeah, compared to how he is now, poor guy. He's been through it.
Jerry Banfield. I run an online work platform at bandwork.com. The
Bandwork.
difference is we want to make it simple and easy to access the world's workforce. I don't want to have to go create a profile, spend hours learning a new system. I want a system where you send an email, we give you the work. I can make it simple for them to get any online marketing or other online work they need without having to learn a whole new system, sift through thousands of people that want to do your work. I can give it to you quick and easy. And
You're not wrong, especially with this profile. XMM212 says he looks like Mersh and Karmic had a son. I really see it right here since they turned the camera.
do all the work on our end. A world where everything should be simple. There's so many resources online.
Should be
And
simple.
for a business owner, you have the things you do that you're good at, whether it's sell, produce, or connect people with what they need. What you don't want to do is waste hundreds of hours of your time learning a new interface. Now that you know yourself better,
All right,
now-
automatically listen. And this will warm up here in a second. It's sort of a slow start. The pink and red, I have issues with this. It's
The
like
salmon shirt in front of the red curtain, or are you too colorblind to see that?
I just know it's way too bright and they contrast.
Salmon shirts are for usually guys whose wives buy them shirts.
Yeah, the salmon shirt should never be worn, I don't think. Ever. I mean,
Pink is fine. You wear a pink shirt,
Right.
that's fly. Salmon, that's a married dude.
yeah, it's getting too close to flesh tone, you know? I think you should go over like a limit there with the pink.
They might as well have. He might as well be wearing a button that says "Stay away from my man." Sincerely, his wife.
That's my man's.
So you can understand a little bit more about
Same
what
color
you
as
can
lip.
contribute, and you can see the limitations that will come in the future with executing well in the present.
What a delivery! Look
Now-
at his posture. His head, the way his head is forward like that, and he stares straight, unblinkingly into the camera while he says the stupid bullshit.
Yeah, I'm already uncomfortable as soon as this frame popped up. But you're right. He like it's all up in your business.
You should be in a state where you're ready
Makes
to
me
get to
uncomfortable.
work presenting yourself online.
But he's also speaking way slower than he will in the following videos. He gets
Where you can put the free time and energy you have into making great social media profiles and to making strong profiles on freelancing websites and learning more about yourself.
Learning
and anything
more.
you think you might want to help other people with.
This is how it all began. After losing his job as a police officer due to alcoholism, Jerry started offering online courses and tutorials and even set up his own online university. He used clickbait, bought views and promotion, paid girls on Fiverr hundreds of dollars to dance for his videos, and exploited the online learning platform Udemy to become a millionaire, or so he says. However, it was only in 2020 that Jerry learned the difference between income and profit, so it's unclear whether he was ever actually a millionaire. Jerry has used a number of platforms and has gone through various phases, and he now mostly focuses on life coaching. Before we discuss his craziest phase of trying to make money through online gaming and creating what he calls music, let's talk briefly about ICP Internet Computer Protocol, which Jerry considers to be the most important crypto blockchain. So take a look at how his fans in the community reacted when Jerry left all social media, only to return after his divorce. Here is a short video introducing Jerry from the ICP community.
Once upon a time, there was a man who had seen it all.
I mean, look at this. Dang is the best. I love it.
Yeah.
The dark,
I am now identifying as a black man.
the light,
I am God. I am all things.
the chaos.
Keep my husband's name out your...
Oh my gosh. That's like almost word for word what you said the shirt said a minute ago.
fucking newsfeed!
And when his days were darkest, he found ICP, the Holy Crypto Network.
My friends, you are going to love learning with me about internet computer protocol.
He made it his life's
I found
mission
that this
to
is
shill
the best
ICP,
cryptocurrency.
to warn the
Here's
unknowing,
truth.
and to wake up the masses, even if this meant losing his name, his reputation, and eventually his sanity.
My friends, we're going all in on the shirtless look.
That man's name was Jerry Banfield, the man who went all in, literally.
I invested my entire life savings into internet computer protocol.
Then one day, out of nowhere,
There's nothing more I would love to happen in my life than for my YouTube channel to be gone.
he disappeared forever.
Thanks for watching. Peace.
JBBJ isn't just a meme.
Meme point.
It's a monument. It's a relic of St. Jerry I. A reminder that ICP's story can't be told without him.
And who put this thing together?
See, some coins are
Me.
made to go
They're so random and so different from each other. Like he's tried everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Well-
nuts.
but this
Crazy. It's all nuts.
one was made to go eternal.
Why talk about ICP even though the divorce happened much later? I'm trying to focus on how and why the divorce happened, especially since his wife stuck with him through a lot. From his alcoholism and descent into insanity to amassing $750,000 of debt, his identification as black, his writing articles about his attraction to men, and his coming out as bisexual, his wife supported him through it all. So my most likely hypothesis is that when Jerry wanted to open the relationship and became obsessed with a lesbian from his yoga class, his wife finally realized that he was dragging the whole family down into his repetitive downward spirals. Nothing illustrates this better than the ICP song he created.
I sold my kids their very first crypto today.
This is a song, mind you.
Yeah.
We've heard at least one of his other songs, didn't we?
He's great. I think so.
My son's 6, my daughter's 9. I told him about investing,
Yeah, girl. Get into that investing.
and they said, get me in on that. Give me that easy money. You mean I give you $20 today, then I can go play? I come back another day,
Bars.
and you got $50 that way? Wow. I said, yes. But you could give me $20 right now. You could check back tomorrow, and you might have 10. Some of them you'll win, some of them you'll lose. You just have to choose which one's for you. ICP is the one for me. I said, son, I think it's the one for you too.
Okay, I've already mentioned a lot of Jerry's history. To give you a better understanding of him, let's go back in time and start with excerpts from Jerry telling his life story in 10 minutes. I sped up the video a little bit.
It covers up until the beginning of 2026. I was a military brat growing
Not too fast because I can slow down for people. Probably okay,
up.
right?
I was born in Michigan, and my mom was living with my dad's parents at the time because neither of them were bringing any income in. My mom went in the military when I was a year old so she could provide for me and get away from everybody's family in Michigan. My father was an alcoholic, a drug addict with some other issues, and he went with my mom on this journey and ended up sobering up and being a stay-at-home dad who raised my brother and I while my mom had a 20-year career in the military as a veterinarian and officer that retired in 2005 or so. I lived all over the world, being in the military as a dependent with my mom, and I got used to my life kind of being burned to the ground every few years with all the friends. Everybody I knew would all disappear, and we'd go somewhere new. And I arrived in high school in Virginia, went to a really nice high school, like a whole bunch of kids of rich and powerful people, beautiful girls there, dudes that loved playing Counter-Strike and football, basketball, had so much fun. And the hardest part of my childhood was living overseas in Germany. In my teenage years, we lived in this tiny apartment.
Oh my God.
And the high school on
I'm
base
sorry
was
to
a little rough.
interrupt, but
Yes,
why does anybody tell their whole story like this?
I don't know.
Don't you find it very fucking boring when people start talking about their childhood like this?
Mm-hmm.
In a way, it's going to go on for a minute. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck.
100%. Yeah. The only thing that's interesting about this for me is like when you hear, later down the road when he's not in this good of a mood and he starts talking about his parents and their relationship and some of the.
Oh, I'm sure it's in this video for a
Yeah.
reason. I'm just like, I was thinking about him to the fact that he's just telling this.
It's so dry. Yeah, he'll tell you any and everything you need to know about all things, everything.
But I had a childhood that set me up in a position to go out on my own at 18 years old, which I did. I ended up going to the University of South Carolina because I had planned to go in Army ROTC and get an Army ROTC scholarship at Virginia Tech. I signed a letter of intent, but I went there and stayed the night, and it was horrible. I'm like, this sucks. I might as well go to West Point if I'm going to go to a ROTC program that is this restrictive and requiring you to sign out to go to the bathroom, for example, freshman year. I'm like, that's dumb. So I ended up going to the University of South Carolina for a bachelor's, originally in engineering as my backup plan, and I started in honors college as well, but then I got tired of engineering. I started drinking as well in college freshman year, despite, my dad was an alcoholic, but got sober. I never drank when I lived at home, but put me around a bunch of people drinking in college, and I eventually drank too. I then changed after the first couple of years. I got into drinking so much and gambling and video games and girls that I didn't have time to do Army ROTC PT in the morning, and I didn't want to go overseas to fight in Iraq or Afghanistan, especially when my father had been to Vietnam and told us his Vietnam stories. I'm like, no, if I can avoid that, my father got drafted. I'm like, I'm not volunteering to go into an environment like that. That's crazy. But I still felt drawn to serve in some way. So I went into criminology because I thought that was fun and I wanted to be a police officer. I went through college and finished with a degree in criminal justice from USC in 2006. And then I had smoked weed the first time ever in 2005, which made it hard to get a job as a police officer. So I went into corrections, which was miserable and a rough environment, to say the least. But I proved I could hang, that I was strong enough to be in there with, the hardened criminals that have done like the worst things you can imagine. And then from there, I got to be a police officer at one department, state law enforcement officer, which was awesome. Then I moved to another department. I ended up working at the university where I used to, go to school. I have a book about that time called Officer Banfield. Long story short, I got burnt out and real down on the
When
job.
did you
because,
become a fag? That's the question.
At what point in this timeline?
if people
I
have
sucked my
a certain level
first
of power
dick
and
there.
I know. Officer Banfield. I wonder how many books he's written. I mean, I see these over here, but
Many. I don't know.
Like, how does
Besides
he have time?
unfucking myself.
how does he have the time for all 20 channels and all this?
He doesn't have a job.
Yeah, but does he? I mean, do you sleep? It just seems like a lot. That's a big workload. But maybe not as close as he is to AI. Maybe.
Well, it's all garbage.
Oh, for sure.
So, you know.
But it still seems exhausting. That's coming from me.
Status, you would be literally ordered not to arrest them by the higher ups because, that's the sheriff's cousin or this politician's aide. Doesn't matter what they were doing, don't arrest them. But everybody else, they get, I saw firsthand that if you had a certain level of power and status, different laws and different rules applied to you. And that totally broke my idealism for being a police officer. By the end of my short career, I didn't want to arrest anybody anymore. I'm like, oh, okay, so this person isn't anybody special, so they should go to jail. But if they knew somebody, then they wouldn't. That's crazy. So then I moved home with my parents and went to graduate school after that. And I went to the University of South Florida in Tampa for criminology.
He had
I was
sex
working
with
on
a dispatcher, I think. That's what I heard.
No, you did say that. You're right.
Maybe that's related to the alcoholism.
Probably.
on PhD
I would say
in
so.
criminology. I thought I was going to teach, criminology. I figured since I've been a correction officer, a police officer, and I love teaching, that makes sense for me to be in academia, be a professor, safe, smooth career, research, etc. But then in 2011, I started on YouTube, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm working so hard in school to be able to just do research, and maybe somebody occasionally somewhere would see what I have to say, or I can just go on YouTube and run my mouth, and people all over the world can instantaneously hear all the thoughts right off the top of my head. Like, YouTube is where I belong. So since 2011, I've been a content creator. And I quit my PhD program after getting my master's in 2012 and have done this full time since then. I've not taken a job. I did some freelance and contract work, but I haven't had a job or worked for anybody since 2012, and it's been awesome.
Since 2012.
Since he's had a job. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if he's dipped into that one scam, GoFundMe. Yeah, I wonder if he started a GoFundMe.
I wouldn't doubt it with this guy.
Also met my now ex-wife in 2011 while on Match.com while she was in law school, and I was in school for
He met his wife through Match.com while she was in law school. Okay.
criminal justice. I had hella game. Like, dude, my dating game was so on point. I was just going out with beautiful girl after beautiful girl, and I was ready. When my ex-wife came along, I was ready. She was
He
absolutely
was going
drop-dead
after
gorgeous.
beautiful woman after you're sure going after him.
A little creepy. A little creepy.
I was so attracted to her, just worshipped her, and we had so much fun together over the next 15 years. Now let's not skip to the end quite yet, although we got like 3 more minutes to do the short version of this.
Oh my God.
So in 2011, we moved in together. We got married in 2012. My drinking escalated, and it kept sabotaging my business online, but I got a little success in my business online and relied off my wife to support me. Then in 2014, my dad died, my drinking blew up, and my business was just going downhill.
Wait,
So I got sober and
he got a
Alcoholics
little
Anonymous.
successful with his online business, and so his wife supported him.
Yep.
How does that work? How does he define success?
That's a good
A
question.
little successful, so my wife was supporting me.
Yep, that's a good question. I guess that's it right there. Well, I'm all good. What's weird?
Totally
Well, but look, it's still like a pattern. He said that his dad was a stay-at-home dad and the mom worked.
Oh.
changed my life. And then my ex got pregnant that same year at the end of the year as well. Then my business started taking off in 2015. I borrowed all kinds of money to make Udemy courses. I got to be, by 2016, I was a top 10 instructor on Udemy, having millions of dollars in sales, blew up a YouTube channel to over 100,000 subscribers, got my Facebook page to millions of likes, and was just on top of the world. Then I got banned from Udemy because, well, I was saying whatever I wanted and pissing them off. I wasn't violating any policies, but they just made up a policy I violated and banned me from the platform. Then I got heavy into crypto. I was one of the first crypto YouTubers in the world. And meanwhile, I loved it. I was paying all the bills for my family. My ex stopped working for a few years to raise the kids at home full time. We had my son in 2018 after my daughter in 2015. And for a few years, my ex was a stay-at-home mom. Occasionally, she freelanced a little bit. But for
Imagine like having this as your elevator speech anyway. Like he's got it. He's not reading notes. He's not trying to remember this. It's like he's done it a billion times. Which is even worse.
years, I paid all the income, made hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, working straight from home online, and it was awesome. Then my ex and I had a big disagreement. I wanted more kids. She didn't. And at the same time, I was really frustrated in my business, and then things kind of spiraled after that. I borrowed a bunch of money and tried to make a big online course platform to compete with Udemy. It blew up, and my ex felt betrayed by how I'd handled the finances and all the money I'd borrowed. And that all, that started like the fracture in our marriage. Then in 2020, I got the opportunity to, I quit doing everything online for the first time. And then I got into streaming games after coming back. I got to be one of the top Facebook gaming streamers, one of the top 20 partners over the next couple of years. Then I got demonetized on Facebook after I got to be, I just was trying to share whatever I could that would help wake people up from the matrix. And eventually I got a bit too controversial for Facebook. They censored me.
That's when he decided he was going to identify as black. That's what got him kicked off of Facebook.
God.
Oh.
Treated me
This guy,
unfairly.
I hate
and,
this guy's life. I mean, imagine having this life. It sounds awful.
No wonder he's drinking himself to death and putting out all these scams.
No, that's part of the horribleness, actually.
And I went back into crypto YouTube, but I got so burnt out on content creation in 2025, I deleted everything and then went to massage school. And I thought I'd...
Okay.
have this, my ex to support me again, who now had a great full-time legal job that could pay all our bills. But then right after I quit massage school a couple weeks in, because, you're not going to tell me what to do and how to think at this point in my life.
Damn right.
Well, then my ex decided, we decided we wanted to divorce right after that. And it's been a wild ride since then. I moved out. I tried writing all these books. I have 35 books, like they wouldn't
35 books.
Jesus.
sell. And I've been dating, and I have a Jerry Banfield dating channel about that. And then a couple of months ago, I got back on YouTube. I have 6 new channels, got a couple 100,000 views, and I'm really excited for my life. It's been quite an adventure, and if you enjoyed this short version, I think you'll like the much more detailed version.
No.
I would.
And myself, thanks for watching, and I hope this video has helped you get to know me a little better.
Look at this whole time I'm trying to listen to what he's saying, and look at the color of his shirt. It's one step above the salmon. It's flesh colored.
Yeah, look at him back there. He's got that sinister look on his face on the cover of that book. Look at
God,
that. Trust me.
I'm Officer Banfield.
He looks like all uneven and shit. Like, I don't know what it must be like to have like an uneven face like that, eyebrow higher than the other one and stuff.
It is a curse, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hear. All right, so before I move on to this next one, let me.
So,
oh, shoot.
what exactly
No, pause. Let me grab these super tips real quick over here where I can see it.
Can you someone create a voice for Jerry Banfield on Super Tips? Haley, the leader of the Dabbleverse. Damn succubus.
Oh, no, I know it. I'm sure you could. Whoever.
Who was that guy?
I don't know.
No, I mean the voice.
Supposed to be Karmic.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, Karmic.
Remember him?
Haven't heard that.
I know he's been gone.
He disappeared right when, what's his name did? The other guy with the GoFundMe, Chad.
He's been gone too, huh?
He disappeared right at the same time.
And who else? There's a third.
Weird.
Scarlet. Everybody's gone. Okay.
I think those guys are together.
Yeah, right. I wish.
In a
That'd be
bunker.
great. Great for both of them.
You need to leave Jerry alone. There is some people that look after service members' kids. Leave him alone.
Okay. Yeah.
Consider it done.
Yep. So this next one is actually way more interesting. I get why Dane had that in there just to have a little background and stuff, but yeah, that was torture, so I apologize. But now you know.
So, what exactly got Jerry in trouble with his Facebook gaming streams?
Hey, my friends, I'm grateful I have the courage to do something I've been meaning to do for a long time. For years, I've wanted to be black. I've been tired
For years, he's wanted to be black.
Well,
Long time.
I don't think we can talk.
Yeah.
of being white. I have wished I could be black when I was born. Let me tell you, let's just get to the point. I am now identifying as a black man and an African American. I no longer wish to be identified as a white man or Caucasian or European descent. That's not who I am anymore. And I've been wanting to make that change for a long time. When I was born, I felt most comfortable with all the black kids. Almost all my friends were black. And until about middle school, and people just told me enough times, you're white.
I was wondering why you had this urban flow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just you wait.
You're white, you're white. I just accepted that programming. And I've been wishing that I could be a black man for a long time. But I thought, I can't be a black man because of my skin color. And I just woke
It's
up and
not
had the
just
epiphany.
that, though, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's not just that.
Mhm.
It's so much more. It's
You
the look
will-
on your face, the sound of your voice,
Yep.
the salmon shirt.
Yes, I started to say your clothes, your cadence. Yeah. Good luck.
Today that if a man or a woman can look down at their genitals and just choose whatever gender they want to be, regardless of their biology, regardless of their DNA, regardless of what they've said they were in the past.
Hold on a minute. Look at this profile picture that he's got going on up here. Wow. Like I'm looking at his face here, and I'm like, who is that? Jeez. 2 million followers, though.
What's up, Nicholas? If a man or a woman can suddenly decide to change genders, regardless of all of the other things, and that's fully supported, then I'm absolutely fully supported in changing my race.
Go ahead, player.
So I'm done being white.
He's making a point. I get it.
I'm done being white.
I've had enough being white. I'm sick of being white. I'm black, and I'm making this change during Black History Month. I'm
Now that
very excited.
I'm sure that went over really well.
Yeah,
Make this change during
that's in bad taste to do that, you know.
I agree. I mean, I guess if you're gonna do it, that would be the month, all
I
right?
disagree that. No, I think like he's gonna swoop in and take all that history. He should do it in March, you know, say like now.
Yeah. Summertime.
Black History Month today, because this is the time to get to know my new self.
Facebook wasn't amused and demonetized Jerry, and as always with Jerry, his spending was probably larger than his income. So he joined the crypto community, but how was the reaction to Jerry's announcement, and how did people feel about it?
According to the law, race is a self.
I mean, look, a totally different guy, right? Like I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on here
There's
exactly.
at least 2 Jerrys, yeah.
Self-identified characteristic. Race is
Not
not
the third, the black one too, I guess, right? It's at least 3. And the stripper version, the younger version.
Oh,
for-
right.
So now we're like up to 4.
based on science, biology, genetics, or anthropology. Facebook Gaming chose to call this hate speech.
Okay, so what we have here is a fella that is reviewing this clip, and he's got something he wants to say about it.
They said my transracial identification was going against the spirit of Black History Month. Everything changed when black celebrity Charlemagne the God came out with a video supporting me.
What's happening to this man who identifies as black is an injustice. It's happening because he identifies as black. Terry wrote on Facebook, you heard him. If a man or woman can suddenly decide to change their genders and be fully supported in this transition, then I absolutely can make the same decision for my race. I'll tell you what, Jerry, you got me there.
You don't have the blood of a black man.
Right.
He hasn't been through my struggles.
Right.
But all he's doing is saying he identify as. So that means he feels black. He feels black on the inside. And again, who's to say what that feels like? So to him, he feels like he's a Tyrone.
You know what's crazy? Because of everything that's going on and what we can't say about what's going on, for this situation, since it's so lighthearted, I'm gonna go ahead and say it how I feel. You and I both know that's bullshit.
What? Him being black?
Yeah, and I'm talking about him in this situation. Hold on real quick. I'm talking about him in this situation as a metaphor for everything, because I can't talk about everything because people be like, oh, so yeah, I'm calling it. That is bullshit. You know it's bullshit. That man don't look black at all.
And but he feels black. But he feels black.
You don't look black at all, right? What are you talking about?
I see it.
Black. He doesn't have to look black to be black. He doesn't have to look black to feel black. Black is not a look. It's how you feel on the inside. So when he wakes up in the morning and he looks in the mirror, he sees a black man looking back at him in the mirror. He doesn't see a bald-headed white guy. He's a black dude with dreads.
It's black dude with dreads.
That's what he sees when he look back in the mirror. And the funny part is who's to say that's not how he feels? It could be a parody, but who's to say? And the thing about it is, if that's how he identifies, what makes his identity and how he sees himself any different from anyone else? So what makes his case any less valid than anyone else who says they feel X, Y, and Z?
Right. That's a feeling. I get you.
Yeah.
But no, because I can with this situation, because it's so lighthearted and people are like looking at him like he's crazy, I can say like, yes, it's bullshit. And it represents everything for me. It's all bullshit. You know it.
He's trying so hard to say it so nice and with a nice, clean, gentle delivery. It's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
It is bullshit. You know this bullshit.
I mean, listen,
You know it.
He feels black. I'm riding this to the end with homeboy, because hopefully he can be the pioneer
Come on.
to help bring some clarity into like how people feel and how they want to be referred to as. So I think it's interesting. I mean, it's just like the lady who identifies black. You remember her?
Yeah.
The white lady who identifies black. But for some reason, his situation is a little more entertaining. So I'll be watching his a little more closely than I was the lady.
Yeah.
But I think it's unfair to label that as a hate or any type of bias or anything like that. I think they're being biased against his feelings.
Well, this was definitely.
Okay, so that's where that one ends.
Obviously, a stupid fucking gambit that he did there and total nonsense. But I don't think he should have been kicked off anything for being for saying all that stuff.
Just odd. That must have
It
been.
opens a whole can of worms, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is kind of surprising to see them be like, "Sure, come on, come on and do you."
Oh, he didn't mean it.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean that one. X-Men Mem 212. You two are agreeing way too much. Panhandle isn't going to be happy. Funny coming from a guy whose left side is disagreeing with his right side. FPH. Well, yeah, he's on one. I wish him well. I do. I just send all my love.
Sure. Don't you? Is there anybody you don't wish well? Okay.
A few, I guess, but I'd have to dig deep for that. Not really. I'm sweet.
When I was 8 years old, I met my best friend who would continue to be my friend all the way till my adulthood. His name was Esteban. He was a Guatemalan Mayan kid. He thought I was the coolest kid in town. We were like peas and carrots. It wasn't until I turned 14 when I realized no one else could see him. I was totally befuddled. How is it possible he was imaginary and only I could see him? Anywho, that's when I decided to become a musician. That's right. When I turned 15, I got my first instrument, a recorder. My body is decomposing and being consumed by Timmons at the moment.
No.
Yar.
It's a valid theory.
Oh, man. No, he's fine. He's fine. I hope.
Funny. We're not worried about Timmons anymore.
No, not so much. At least he's fed, right? PD, thanks, Ghost Crusaders. PD Jr. says, I change my gender maybe twice a day and on multiple platforms.
Oh.
Very nice.
Make fun of Jerry. He is extremely intelligent, but do not make fun of the dudes that think they are chicks. Jerry has at least made money, not like the people that are in the Dabbleverse chat. Disabled, eating ass, failed comedians. Jerry is stressed out. Help him. Don't make fun.
We're just watching. And trying to understand what his deal is and how he got here. But you have some points. And I can't really argue.
For years, I wanted to be an Asian man, Chinese to be exact. I always felt I was a Chinese man in an Irish country, bumpkin's body. I love using chopsticks and eating egg rolls. So I just woke up and decided today was the day. I went to my parents' room and I said, oh my God, it's a Barutafral morning. Hero mama, hero fara, hoa arju trudre. Wa I know trock frunny, I shine reese. My father smacked the shit out of me. He wasn't having it. That was the end of me identifying as a Chinese in public.
Okay, I liked that one. I'll have to pin that one. That was funny. Get this one. Thank you.
Haley is extremely nice to stupid people of color, but a white guy, he is apparently distressed. She attacks.
What?
I don't fully know. You know
Say
what?
that again. I'm curious.
Haley is extremely nice to stupid people of color, but a white guy, he is apparently distressed. She attacks.
Were you nice to stupid people of color?
I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I hope so. I hope I was. Look, I'm not real sure. Let me pin this one from Ghost.
For real.
Yeah, all right.
That'll be, someday, many, many years from now when you die. She was very kind to stupid people of color.
I mean, what's wrong with that? Right? Shouldn't we be kind to everybody?
She reserved a special place for stupid people of color. God. Got to see that in print.
I know. It's not bad, right? Thank you, Anonymous, for your lovely critique. Sure. I try to be nice to everybody.
Distressed white guys, kind of a bitch.
I hate that this guy is distressed. I'm just trying to understand how we got to the point of where we are now with Jerry. I just met Jerry like 2 weeks ago.
I think things really started going downhill when he turned black, and so maybe he was black.
It sounds.
He started having bad luck, is what I'm saying. You know, the man shut him down.
Yeah,
I'm serious. You know, the man's like, nah. Oh, black man with 2 million followers.
Can't have it. Yeah, I mean, you're not exactly wrong, because that is when everything started to crash and burn for the guy.
It's a big mistake. He should have appreciated that white skin and all the privilege that it brought him, and then he threw it all away on a stupid joke.
Very true. All right. Let's get into 3. Here we go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're doing it.
Do I look ready?
Yes. And as you can see by the shirt, it is happening. I have all of these muted.
It is happening.
Yes, it is happening. We are doing it. All right, here we go.
While this was definitely the most public Jerry Banfield controversy, his gaming streams contained much more than just this to be considered a little bit insane. I'll let some compilations of Jerry Banfield speak for themselves. To make it a bit more listenable, I tried to reduce the volume on background music and noise.
Is having 600,000 in debt actually a blessing? I think it is.
That's net.
Yeah, but where are you on the leaderboard? Let's talk about what matters.
He's on the loser board.
Such a loser. Yes, I'm having fun and learning a lot. Okay.
Because I'm actually having fun, learning, growing, trying new things. I was so frustrated with my finances last year. And now I'm actually grateful for this adventure in my life. I talked to a bankruptcy attorney today about my $70,000 in personal loans and credit card debt, and it seems the best option is for me to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy at the beginning of 2020, which will erase all those loans. I'm not declaring bankruptcy, even though
that he is here. It's gotta be like stress or something, right?
He looks like a runaway teen prostitute on a subway train.
Oh, he just dropped a lot of weight over there. I don't know. That's bothersome.
Oh, we've got 660,000.
Wait, what did that say? 35 years old, $660,000 in debt.
Oh wow! So the $200,000 in debt is actually a huge improvement.
I guess. Yeah, that's bad. Wow.
60,000 in debt. I've spent way more than I've made this year. We're going to make this work. I'm going to sell everything I can and reduce expenses and increase income. Instead of declaring bankruptcy, I'm cutting everything I can.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bubble bath. Relax, Jerry. Please. Don't worry about all this debt.
Really, just stay in the bath. Maybe that'll fix things. You need to relax.
Take a nice bubble bath.
And one of the things I'm cutting is massages for like $600 a month.
$600 a month on massages?
That's nothing.
That's insane.
That's good massage money there.
I mean, I guess.
Well, he's divorced, you know. He's like, I figure I was spending that much on my kids before.
Yeah, basically, huh? You know the kind of parlors he's going to anyway. He's got to be. $600 a month?
Yeah, nobody likes just getting a regular massage.
Placing those.
That's what I hear. But that's really high. I've never had one, so I don't know. But
no full release massage. No, of course you haven't.
No, just regular. Like just go in and be like, here, rub me down. So I don't know how much they are. How much is a session typically?
I don't know, $100.
Okay, so he's going twice a week, roughly every other week, once. It doesn't matter.
Taking baths totally for free. It's helping me relax and fall asleep.
Taking baths totally for free.
$600.
Man, those baths ain't free.
Yeah, that's water. You better cut it off. Don't let it drip.
There. You got your bubbles, that flute of champagne that's off to the side, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Not totally free.
My wife and I paid off almost $6,000 in debt last month, down from $657,000 to $651,000. We've cut $50,000 in expenses a year. We're on our way to zero, and we appreciate your help. At 9 years old, my friend was kidnapped and tortured for.
Hang on, did I hear that right? Wait a minute.
In debt last month, down from $657,000 to $651,000. We've cut $50,000 in expenses a year. We're on our way to zero, and we appreciate your help.
We appreciate your help. So
if we work hard enough, someday we'll have nothing.
Right, and also please send money at the end. We need your help. At 9 years old, my friend was kidnapped. Oh, okay.
At 9 years old, my friend was kidnapped and tortured for 3 days. I cried for 20 minutes when he told me, and I asked God, why do you make the world like
It gets so much worse.
this? The answer I received was, so you can help each other. My grandfather...
Wait a minute. Hold on. This goes by too quick. Hold on.
At 9 years old, my friend was kidnapped and tortured for 3 days. I cried for 20 minutes when he told me, and I asked God, why do you make the world like
It's 20 minutes. He's very exact about
this? The answer I received was, so you can help each other. My grandfather just passed away today. I hadn't seen him in 25 years. His name was Ernie. I love you, Ernie. Rest in peace.
Like, come on. Like, this must have been the era where he's literally throwing out any and everything to get this algorithm going, I guess.
He looks like a mental patient.
Yeah. I mean,
I love you, Ernie.
Bye, Ernie. It's good to see you 25 years ago.
His name was Ernie. I love you, Ernie. Rest in peace. I was reading
He got a gun up to his head or something.
a book this morning called The Worthy Woman's Handbook. I did a little exercise.
Hold on, damn it. I'm sorry. He read this. I was reading the Worthy Woman Handbook.
Reading a book this morning called The Worthy Woman's Handbook. I did a little exercise.
Okay, just a minute. What does this say? How are you today?
Oh, he explains it. I think he wrote with his left hand some and some with his right or something.
Happy tree, big, grateful, excited, a little afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of being alone. I love you so much, and I am always here. We are always together. I am listening. Just call as you need to get my attention. Yay, let's play. What would you like to play?
As having my inner child right. I wrote with my right hand as the adult and the left hand as the child. And I cried when the child side wrote that I'm afraid of being alone. I just sent my energy out all over the world. I experienced holding hundreds of thousands of people's hands. I experienced a grieving mother's loss of her child. I sent love out to all the people on earth. It felt so good. Ladies.
That's right.
It felt so good.
Oh, great. Ladies, this is for you.
This video is for you to let you know I love how you look without even trying. First thing in the morning, show me your real skin with no makeup. Companies make billions of dollars selling you beauty products when I already think you look beautiful without them. I love you so, my sweetest love, my sweetest love. I love you so.
Wow. Sing this, it'll make you feel better, okay?
Love you so. Be still and know that I am God. How can you remain peaceful during an election year? Just remember that whoever wins will be taking the same orders from the shadow government. More about that in another video. I remember my parents having sex on the night I was conceived. I remember choosing them to be my parents and knowing everything about their lives. God said, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yes, they're going to be perfect."
That's funny to me because here in a second he starts telling all these horror stories from when he was a kid and how his parents were terrible and hated each other and
fucked up.
Acceptance is the key. Got it.
I noticed during sex that I say yes a lot. Yes, yes, yes. And I thought, what if I said yes that many times throughout the rest of my day? How good would I feel? I intend to say yes 1,000 times today, and I challenge you, can you say yes 1,000 times today?
He can't have sex all day.
Challenge accepted. What? 1,000 times a day say yes. Okay, yeah. That is a lot. That is a lot of love.
Yes.
Often to have sex 2 to 7 times a week with someone else is best for health and happiness. 0 times a week alone is best to promote finding someone else to connect with. Here's a
Oh God, jump scare. That was a jump scare. I mean, this is already bad enough. I wasn't ready for that next frame. Oh my gosh.
Right. Is best to promote finding someone else to connect with. Here's an all-natural way to get high. Get one of these fitness trampolines. Play either one of these deadmau5 songs. Jump on it for about 10 minutes.
I guarantee you'll be high by the end of it. Dude, I just had an amazing experience while I was jumping on my trampoline. The best way I can describe it, it was like an out-of-body experience. I was able to be at family members and friends' homes. I was able to see the souls of everyone following me.
Look at this angle. What is it? Is he laying like across a chair?
Somebody told him, just got to do a lot of cuts, a lot of different angles and stuff, you know, so.
Let's try this one. Oh my gosh.
To be at family members and friends' homes. I was able to see the souls of everyone following me. A masked man took a grandmother hostage.
Hold on. He can see the souls of everyone that's following him?
Just go with it.
Okay.
I was able to see the souls.
As long as I end up looking like this at the end, I'll listen.
Of everyone following me. A masked man took a grandmother hostage and was preparing to assault her. She realized this was the time to put her spiritual books into practice. She sent her attacker loving thoughts, asked about his family, and told him he was a nice man. He untied her and she escaped unharmed. A man broke into a mother's home while she was there with her daughter. The mother acted as if the man was somebody she already knew and started a normal conversation with him because she didn't want to alarm her daughter. The burglar followed the mother's lead and proceeded to act like a friend. When the police came, the burglar went quietly and nobody was hurt. Dr. Joe Dispenza had the privilege of being run over by an SUV in 1986. He broke 6 vertebrae and was told he needed surgery to avoid paralysis. Surgery meant 2 rods in his back and a lifetime of pain. He was the first one in the USA to refuse the surgery. He laid at home for 9 weeks and focused on healing himself. At 9.5 weeks, he walked back into his life fully healed. 30 years later, he's hardly ever had back pain. What if you never got sick again? What would you do with all that free time and energy? You can make this a reality today. As long as you will do this one thing. Say, I am healthy once a minute every day, all day. Sick
what?
People. It's just once a minute.
What?
And it heals you.
I don't think that's asking too much, do you?
No, of course.
We could all do this.
I wouldn't do that if it would cure my cancer or whatever, you know? Like, I'll just be dead.
Say, I am healthy once a minute every day, all day. Sick people versus healthy people. Sick people are always trying to tell you how sick they are. Healthy people are always trying to tell you how healthy they are. That's because you are whatever you say you are. If you want to be healthy, then just start talking about how healthy you are. Change your words, change your life. I have a dream.
It's not the way that works. I'm almost sure of it.
What is your mantra that you say once a minute every day?
Yeah.
You don't have one?
No. I mean, like this guy's saying, like, oh, people who are sick are always about how sick they are. People who are well, always healthy, always about how healthy they are. That's because, see, I just think it's like he's got the cart before the horse, you know. Mm-hmm. He thinks that people are healthy, and they're talking about it because, whatever, I can't even.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to follow. Especially as fast as he's going.
I have a dream that one day my fellow human beings will have the courage to come out of their homes and refuse to be sick.
That's got to have been through COVID, right? Like that has to have been like 2020.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
2020, right? All right. What do we have here? Window unit and some. Okay.
Looks like a studio.
What's up, homies? It's my first day in the hood. Y'all ready for me?
Hell yeah.
Dude, it's my first week in the hood. I just got invited to the barbecue. Let's go.
Oh my God. Is this the first week of him like identifying as black? It's gotta be.
Dude, it's my first week in the hood. I just got invited to the barbecue. Let's go. Wakanda forever.
Oh my gosh. Come on.
I just got invited to the barbecue.
I mean, come on. It's like, tell me you've never hung out with anybody.
God.
That
is the best. God, that's the best. It's my first week as a black guy. I just got invited to the barbecue. To see my baby mama.
I'm looking at this chat that came in. The last anonymous one, I guess, is going to have to do a chargeback because I'm not doxing people.
Oh, was it doxing? Oh, I guess that ruins it.
Well, someone in the chat. So, I don't know.
It's a big idea.
I don't know, but cut it out. Okay. Chad hates women. How does Pat prep for his 12-hour work shift on his computer every day? Man must have an IV drip of Adderall on his desk.
This guy thinks I have a 12-hour work shift on my computer every day?
I don't know how to get rid of this one now. Well,
12 hours of this hard work right here. How could I even do it? How could I go like this?
It looks really tiring.
It's
completely
really,
exhausting.
Mm-hmm. 12 hours.
All right. Moving on. I don't know what to do with that super chat, actually. I don't know how to get rid of it.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what it said.
Yeah. It's weird. I guess somebody is in the chat, like fighting with somebody else because they're two different things. Weird.
Trigger warning. Jerry
Yep.
Banfield touches on potentially offensive subjects such as SA, genocide jokes, sexual habits, robot intercourse, and everything else you can think of. It's just like Gino Bisconti's act. Jerry Banfield's views do not represent the views of this channel or anyone I have ever met. Proceed with caution.
Thank you. I was trying to figure out how to get rid of that super tip. Rochi, it is formal wear Thursday. I hope you have brought a tie or some kind of a suit jacket. Serious work over here.
I do not endorse anything said in this compilation. I simply feel compelled to share what I have seen from Jerry Banfield on YouTube.
You are about to experience the Jerry Banfield Show.
So I call this stripper and she comes over to my apartment, and I'm really excited about this because she is hot, and now we're not at the strip club, so we can really fuck like there's no tomorrow. And I don't know why the I did this, but I asked her, I'm figuring, oh, she's a stripper. She must have had some abuse or something. So I asked her, I'm like, were you ever or molested? And yeah. She's like, yeah, when I was 16. I'm like, yeah, and then for some reason she left right after that. She was really turned off.
I wonder why, man.
It's a real panty dropper.
Yeah, I guess so.
Never wanted to see me again. If everybody just a robot, that'd fix this whole overpopulation problem. I do my show to help you feel better, to help you learn something, to help you expand and raise up your consciousness. I don't think there's a shortage of people that are trying to stop trying to. I don't think there's a shortage of those on this planet. I have a vision that I will be the ambassador for Earth someday, and that's kind of what I'm working.
Interestingly enough, he's got Bob Lazar, I guess his book, forward by George Knapp behind him.
Oh, it must have been what he was talking about when he was saying these things. Yeah.
Yeah, he's out there.
Another fraud.
That I will be the ambassador for Earth someday, and that's kind of what I'm working on. Let me tell you the craziest shit I ever heard my mom say. My mom walked out the door before saying, "You're never going to see me again," slammed the door. My mom said plenty of crazy shit, but this is the top. One night, my mom and dad were having an argument at home, which when I was a teenager, I was about 14 years old, and they always were arguing. So they're talking shit, and my dad would go hard. My dad was a Vietnam veteran and alcoholic, drug addict, and had some gambling and sex issues. He got those fixed up and worked on those in the first few years of being married to my mom. On this particular night, him and mom were arguing. What's up, Manuel? Thank you for the 200 stars. Good to see you, Manuel. I have not seen.
Why did he change the inflection in his voice for Manuel?
All right.
You hear it?
Arguing. What's up, Manuel? Thank you for the 200 stars. Good to see you, Manuel. I have not seen the new Sopranos movie yet. My mom and dad are yelling back and forth. My mom's like, you're such a fucking asshole. My dad's like, you're fucking. I can't believe you're acting like this. He used to say you're acting like a bitch, and then she'd be like, don't call me a bitch. And he'd be like, I didn't call you a bitch. I said you're acting like a bitch. So then my mom looks at my dad, and my brother and I are like listening in our rooms, and she looks at him and she's like, I sucked your last night. How dare you act like this today? My brother and I are like, God damn it, Mom, no. I like that my wife with me, not just me, but with me. I like that. I don't know if I'm going to get to have sex or not. I love being depressed and playing Magic the Gathering Arena. Thinking about...
Who doesn't love being depressed?
And playing the game.
Oh, yeah.
That helps. It does help. God, Jerry.
What kids are masturbating to these days.
What did he say?
and playing Magic the Gathering Arena. Thinking about what kids are masturbating to these days. Somebody put me on the registry. These kids.
Dude. Like, just log off. Log off.
I do my show to share my experience, strength, and hope with you. It sounds boring to have a sex robot. Like, it just the shit to you all the time. Well, that's not fun. I'm gonna get bored with that. I ate some serious beans today. I was ripping all kinds of gas. And I just love everything about farting. I love the smell of the farts. I love the feeling of the fart. I love the release of energy comes with the fart.
Jerry.
I'm one of those people. I'll sit right next to you and try and silently fart as much as possible. I even like smelling other people's farts.
Ew.
If it's a real smelling one, I'm like, oh God, it's kind of good. Oh God, I think I'm going to die. It's so sticky. Oh God. But it's kind of satisfying too, because as soon as the smell dissipates, you really appreciate the smell of fresh air in a way that you didn't appreciate before. Now, my wife doesn't think it's that
what's going on. Chad Zumach is taking notes on this right now for his special.
Actually, it's probably a good idea.
I mean, it does sound like an open mic comedy bit, though.
It's bad. It's so bad.
Right.
Are you
But I told
telling anybody any of this?
her, look, here, have some beans. Let's fart together. Let's take our relationship to a new level. She was
Oh, that was creepy as hell, that laugh.
telling me she was a virgin. She wasn't ready to have sex yet. So the first time we go to have sex, we've been drinking after a party at my friend's place, of course. Good time to supposedly lose your virginity. And so I'm on top of her. We're like ready to get this started. And she's like, I want you to say it. I'm like, you want me to say what? It's like, tell me you love me. You know what I said, right? You know what I said. You know damn sure what I said. I'm like, oh, I love you.
Aww.
And then we had sex. So I'm just going to say I love you. And we're going to move right into getting what I want. If I would have been honest.
Damn, he straight up said it too.
Yeah.
Get what I want. Jerry.
And we're going to move right into getting what I want. If I would have been honest, here's what I'd have said. She's like, do you love me? I'd have been like, I'm trying to right now. No, I don't love you. I don't even know what love is. Love to me is watching my mom and dad scream and yell. And mom throws the car keys at dad and says, F you. She told me she was a virgin. You were not a virgin. That thing was wide open. It was wide open. I've been with some virgins. A couple of verified virgins, actually. I had a blow-up doll before, and a sex robot is a glorified blow-up doll. GG's, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. I believe that we will win. I do my shows.
I believe in what?
I don't know.
Okay.
To save a life. So maybe somebody who's drinking or thinking of hurting himself or somebody else might see that there's another option. It's like, clearly, as a species, we've been just fine. There's 7 billion of us. Do we need...
Wait, what does this say? Hold on. 7 years sober, 80 pounds of weight loss. Oop. On a whole plant diet. 97 games live streamed.
We've been
9
just
years
fine.
happily married. 6 years as a
7 billion of us.
father, spiritual teacher, and ambassador for Earth. Love, Jerry Banfield.
Do we need robots? Is this a new form of birth control or something? My comedy's kind of like taking a I build jokes up that I need to tell. I think of funny shit in my head, and it just all needs to come out. So here we go. We're just going to put it all out there and see what happens. The year's 1944. I'm in Auschwitz, Poland.
What?
I've just got off the train. I'm going to take a shower. I'm naked. We get in the chamber. I look around and say, listen up. You know how this is going to end. This is it for us.
They can take our lives, but they can't take our spirit. I want all of you to remember one important fact. Asphyxiation can help you have a better orgasm. You hold your breath and you see if you can finish before you die. And I want you to picture the looks on their faces when they walk in and see that we went out having a... This isn't
And did you see in the corner, like, this is joke number one? Like, this was something he was working on.
That's his opener, yeah.
Wow. I liked his glasses.
A lot of guys come out and say, like, hey, I just got in on a plane and the food and stuff like that. Not him. Auschwitz. Masturbating. Asphyxiation. The looks on the Nazis' faces. I mean, there is a connection there. That is a joke. I mean, that's better than anything Tom Myers has ever written.
I've only ever heard that one bong joke. The bong, what is it?
You know, the name of his album was Make America Innate Again.
Okay.
Innate. It is as dumb as it sounds.
Yeah.
It rhymes. Make America Innate Again. So Banfield, I think, is a better comedian than Tom Myers.
Right. Is there a lot of Tom Myers work to view? I've only seen that one bong hit joke or whatever.
His streaming gets less views than some of his stand-up has because I think that he became like an object of mockery for a lot of people. So he has a lot of ironic fans. Few ironic fans.
Got it. He's awfully mean.
Oh, he's terrible. He's terrible.
Seems rude.
Watching his comedy, I said the other day, is like, it's like finding a live maggot in your nose.
Ooh.
But less funny.
God, that sounds awful. No. Doug is here.
Wait a minute. Sex by myself is unhealthy, but what if I declare I'm healthy anyway?
No, you bug-eyed idiot. How many times do I have to tell you to not listen to people who write in a serial killer font?
I think the key is you have to say it once every minute.
Yes.
Ensure that you're healthy. Thank you, Doug.
Hey, Kaylee, what are your kids going to act like when they are Jerry's age? Are you okay with some YouTuber making fun of them?
I feel like this is Jerry's mom or something that keeps coming through with Anonymous trying to guilt me for watching.
No, it's not. Jerry's mom hates him.
My kids will be just fine. And hopefully I'm dead by the time they're Jerry's.
If I ever had a kid that acted like this, yeah, I would be fine with the logic of YouTubers making fun of them, yeah.
If I had a kid like this, I would have done something to get them help, I think, a long time ago. Or at least talk them off of the internet embarrassing themselves every single day. But then again, I mean, you see his will and determination. He's
well,
gonna.
If they were your kids, they wouldn't have to turn black.
Shut up. It's true. Yeah. See, they're already too far gone. I mean, what are we gonna do? You know, I've already checked out entirely. You're right. Yeah. I like hypotheticals though. Keep them coming.
funny, God. Well, maybe you're not funny. I like that my wife is a pain in the ass times because then when she has sex with me, I really appreciate it. In Africa, a black man or dark-skinned man incarnated and had all the same kind of stuff Jesus had. You know, he extremely powerful being, could levitate, could manifest things from thin air, was uplifting and inspiring people.
Jesus levitate?
And what I heard is that the cabal...
Jesus levitate? Is that in the Bible?
No.
Then Jesus levitated up to the cross.
I
Nail
mean,
away.
Yeah, can't get into that.
No. Sorry for the sacrilege.
Thank you. I was thinking, I'm like, well, walk on water. And then there's Easter, of course, when he rose.
Oh, right. He's risen. Yeah. It's like East.
was uplifting and inspiring people. And what I heard is that the cabal did everything possible to kill Black Jesus. And he's so powerful, he could see them coming. He knew when the assassination templars are going to come, he'd avoid it. They eventually...
The Black Jesus, he said.
Eventually, the cabal lured Black Jesus onto a ship and said that they were going to help show him off to the world.
What?
And then they absolutely like ripped him apart. They ripped Black Jesus apart, scattered his.
You're exactly right. Black Label Media says, why am I getting Heaven's Gate vibes from this video? I've gotten it since we've started watching the guy. I don't know. He's definitely sketchy.
He's lucky he never met Applewhite,
Right.
because he definitely would have cut him off and thrown him into the river. But we're talking about that tomorrow on Skeptical Robot, that Heaven's Gate stuff.
Yeah.
So that'll be good fun.
Well, that was wild. Strange things. I'm interested in cults anyway. I'm like, what? Just their entire makeup and what it takes to be a cult leader and that kind of stuff. How people come under the spell of a cult leader and whatnot. But he could convince them. I mean, the crypto thing, right? I mean, I wonder how many people he got under his wing about that. And then,
what was that thing called? That crypto cult? What was it?
ICP.
Was it MLC?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I had the letters wrong. That was switched around. Flex.
Speaking of cults.
Parts all over Earth in these different boxes. And then
Wait a
he
minute.
Did he say farts all over?
No, he said that the Black Jesus, they took his parts and spread them all over. Hold on.
him apart. They ripped Black Jesus apart, scattered his parts all over Earth in these different boxes. And then he simply reappeared to them and said, okay, I see you don't want me here. And I will honor your request for now. I will go. And in the future, many more people are going to develop abilities like I have now. So, that's what's coming. They make
I
these
would've
sex
rather
robots like you.
It was Black Jesus, right?
Yes.
That's not what I want Black Jesus saying in the movie when he, comes back and they've done this to him, right?
Hmm.
I don't know. It just seems like it should have the I don't know what I want him to say, but it should have the phrase "all y'all motherfuckers" in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that would happen, but it's funny. Can you imagine? Like, what? I don't even understand the part about if his body parts are all spread about. Anyway, I can't put logic behind this. I'm trying to follow this fella, but don't want to be part of his cult,
You want to follow, but not be part of the cult.
Yeah, if I watch too much, it might draw me in.
Look at the headset.
Where have I seen that before? Shit, maybe you're right.
Sex robots like human beings. Like, why try and make it like a human being? If you want to a person, just a person. There's lots of people that'll be they'll let you for a lot less than a sex robot. That's why we need to legalize prostitution. They want to go to
the Book
pet
of
store.
Galatians, I think.
And every time I go in a pet store, I'm looking at the gerbils. I'm looking at these gerbils like, who would do that? I mean, I've put a thing or two. I've experimented a little bit with my gerbil.
Excuse me?
That's crazy. Like that's
he turned into like a valley girl right then. Hold on.
Crazy.
Right there.
That's crazy. Like that's. I'm like this. These little bags have teeth. They have teeth. I don't even want to touch one with my hand, let alone get a tube and have that in me. Holy!
God, he's thought this through. He really did think about this.
Seems fairly obvious. I mean, I think a lot of people share his views on that.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
That's not 300. That's 3,000. Oh, oh my God! They're gonna make robots that clean the house. I'm like, my wife cleans the house and has a fucking job. She works and makes money. And
take that. Take that. Now what?
The guy has really no dignity at all.
No.
They're gonna make robots that clean the house. I'm like, my wife cleans the house and has a fucking job. She works and makes money. Is this robot gonna clean the house and make money? No, it's not. The central purpose of my show is to uplift, to help, to serve. Every idea I have in my life, I run it by somebody. I'm like, I have friends that I ask ideas. Hey, I'm thinking about going to the grocery store today.
I have my friends like, yo, check this out. I was thinking about going to the store today. What do you think? Just stop there. Money there. You know? I'm like,
I'm trying some papaya. Like, about going to the grocery store today. I'm trying some papaya.
Hell yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Sure
This
does.
is why you need to have friends that you run everything by. That you're like, this is what I was thinking of today. Do you think that sounds like a good idea? Yeah, sure, try papaya. What's the worst that's gonna happen? And then you're like, hey, I was thinking of going to buy a gerbil from the pet store. And they're like, no, you do not. Unless you want to have a pet and feed it and that's all you're gonna do with it, then that's fine. I don't want a sex robot to be a human. I want my sex robot to do shit that a human being cannot do. Like, I want my robot to have a mouth and an ass. I'm just saying it.
You're up, soldier.
Gilbert says,
He's-
Oh my God.
You know, he reminded me a little of Mitch Hedberg there for a minute.
I don't know. Mitch Hedberg? I'm sorry.
Yeah, comedian Mitch Hedberg is like, he did a lot of one-liners and shit that sounded kind of like that.
Okay.
And I'm sure that he was inspired by Mitch Hedberg at that. He had to be. It's great.
I need to look up Mitch Hedberg is. Every single time I'm on a show with you, I have like all these tabs open that I've looked up all these different things. So I learn a lot.
Oh.
Mitch Hedberg, is it?
Yes.
It's the diarrhea, that's right. If you got that diarrhea in, you just need to let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back any. Oh. I believe in Black Jesus.
Dude.
I got this fine on my 21st birthday. Oh my God, she was beautiful. She checks my driver's license. Like, why the f are you checking my driver's license? It's not gonna say I'm a cop on my driver's license. Get the f out of here. Why the f is it checking my driver's license? What does it matter if I'm 21 either? Like, you're doing some illegal with me anyway. Like, what the fuck difference does it make? So she checks my driver's license. She sits me down on the couch, checks my driver's license, asks if I'm a cop. Like, she asked me if I'm a cop. Basically, she's trying to figure out if she can trust me. So she realizes I'm a trustworthy little. So I have this over, and I tell my friends, I'm like, look, y'all want to listen in? Because we're 21. It was my birthday. I'm like, y'all want to listen in? They're like, hell yeah. So they get in the next room, and their like ears are up against the wall. And I'm loud as hell. Like, I'm screaming, I'm yelling, I'm saying Pulp Fiction lines. I'm like, oh, mother. She finally puts a finger to my mouth. She's like, all right. I realize just because you're a hooker doesn't mean you're completely devoid of any self-respect. So I'm the hell out of this hooker.
Oh, man.
And my friends are laughing their asses off in the next room. Hey, how you feeling? Good? You're like, what are you doing right now? Well, I'm watching Jerry stream. The robot just starts, like, holds you down and you. It's like, no, not now. And it doesn't scare. It doesn't stop. It's the Android. It's super strong. Just holds you down and you. Like, is that what we're going for here? Is that what we're trying to accomplish with these sex robots? Also, this stripper in the strip club. Oh, my God. She was hot, too. $1,000. She was giving me a lap dance, and I'd paid $1,000 to go in the champagne room before, and that was bullshit. She talked me in there, and she didn't do shit except, like, I think I got a tiny bit of action. You paid $1,000, and that's what you got? Like, yep. Then we go out to the strip club, and this girl's...
You know, the $600 a month in massages makes more sense, right?
Yeah, it really does.
Mm-hmm.
Giving me a lap dance, and she's like, I'm really horny tonight. I'm like, yeah, sure, you're horny. She's like, no, I'm for real. And she's like, look, I'll go take my panties off and I'll switch into something that's not so restricted. Like, these stripper outfits, I guess, fit really tight, so you can't do what we were about to do. I'm like, no, she's serious. Okay. So we get caught. We get caught in the middle of it, in the champagne room. This comes in, she walks in like just wandering in. Can I get y'all anything? And like we're mid. Like, no, do I look like I need something right now? I'm getting what I need. Get out of here trying to bring me a damn drink right now. So she reports me to the bouncer, or she reports me to the I don't know, some big ass dude came walking in after her. And of course, you know, I was a frequent masturbator. I mean, I'm used to putting my dick away in a half second. Like, oh. Like my roommate in college one time, I would put the closet doors open so that you couldn't directly open the door. Because otherwise you'd see me there like, but I'd open both the closet doors so that when you came in, the closet doors would bang and I'd have like a half second to put my away. So this motherfucker cuts class short one day because I knew his class schedule. I'm like, okay, he's got class from 9 to 11 on the other side of campus. That gives me 2 hours to beat my, like it owes me money.
Oh my God.
So I knew exactly when I could beat my, this cuts class short one day, comes banging in. Why is my closet open? You know, of course I had to lie. I said some lie. As soon as that girl came in and goes, I'm like, hold up. How's this freaking a strip club? And she's that surprised. Like she walked in, she's like, I'm like, hold on. Now I get that. If you just saw a ghost, I get that. I don't know what the dude said, but as soon as he left, we went back to like it was the Discovery Channel. This stripper was awesome. She the man. And yeah, we were not safe. None of that. Just bang. Not even worried about it. YOLO. Just standing there with this big handsome.
I think he's a great storyteller. He's very animated.
Yeah, and I noticed he has his wedding ring on at this time.
I didn't even say it. Well, and he was married, what, 15 years? When they divorced? I heard him say that they had a 15th anniversary. But I mean, honest to God, I think he's a great storyteller. It's be a matter of.
Yeah, it's like he really hits the punchlines hard and funny facial expressions and all that. And it's a lot to recommend him here. I mean, he really should have just kept it up with stand-up.
I don't disagree.
Face, big old hands, big old.
Wait, what?
You're like, you're just feeling awkward. Like, can you get me a water from the kitchen? It's like, sure. How are you doing today, Mr. Bantham? I'm like, I'm good. You're not gonna are you? And it's like, you'll find out. I had to talk with my wife about it. She's like, sometimes I resent how horny you are. And that being the two of us monogamous, like it's really up to me to deal with that. But you could look at it as an opportunity to help. Like, this is something I need help with. And it's something you are uniquely equipped to help with. So you can look at it in a negative thing and say, oh, I wish all these stupid sex desires, or wish my husband didn't want to have sex every day or every other day. Like, or you can look at it that this is an opportunity for me to both be helped and to help other people. One question you can ask yourself is,
wow,
if I was free
look
to
at it as an opportunity to be helped and help other people.
Mm-hmm.
Since you are cleaning the house and working a job.
Yeah.
While I play video games and talk about strippers that I had sex with.
Mm-hmm.
What a guy.
Why not? Add it to the list.
How could she let this guy go?
I don't know. He's a keeper.
Do whatever I wanted sexually, what would that look like?
Wait, what did you say?
It's an opportunity for me to both be helped and to help other people.
Right.
One question you can ask yourself is, if I was free to do whatever I wanted sexually, what would that look like? It's just your robot was a little forward. She's like, good, I told it to while I was gone. Like, no, shit.
What? Oh my. I guess it just ends like that. Very
After
nice
all
thing.
this,
Okay, there's one more. We can do that, or if you want to pivot, we can pivot. How long is this one? It's a while.
I don't know.
you
See,
feeling?
it's completely up to you. I'm good with this. I have nothing to pivot to.
Well, me neither, but I can find.
Do we have any other guests coming today?
We could.
But you know who I'm talking about, right?
Who?
Didn't we have a potential guest?
Oh no, that's what I was saying at the beginning of the show. Is that he said that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, "No, I don't think it's best."
But this is great shit, though.
It is, and a lot of time's been put into it.
Let's watch.
Like, okay. I think I have one note that I'm supposed to read. Hold on, let me just make sure. There was. Okay.
I want to know how Jerry can improve my dating life.
You are about to experience an outstanding course on
Hell yeah.
dating and relationships
He has family's picture right here.
that'll take you from being
What's the
unhappily
first thing?
single
Jerry experience or something? The Jerry what?
all the way into happily married or in a life partnership that is better than you ever imagined. 20 years ago, this was my biggest pain point in my life. And today I've got fantastic experience to share that will dramatically alter the course of your life. And all you need to do is sit back and enjoy the information here.
All right, I'm ready.
If you really want to love your dating life, if you really want to be in a happy relationship and enjoy the relationship to its fullness,
yes,
I trust you will watch all of this.
Do I have to?
Because that's just doing a little bit. That proves that you really do care about having great relationships and you're willing to do what it takes to have them. And that's what it's all about. Anything you want to manifest or get into your life, are you willing to do what it takes to give what it takes to have it? I'm honored you're here, and I'm making this for several of my friends who are dating in their life right now. I hope that this can make things a little easier for you, that I can share my 20 years of experience and collapse it down in just an hour or so for you in a way that'll help you learn much faster than me.
20 years of experience dating? 20 years of experience in what? Debt?
Because I want this world to be filled with people who are in happy relationships.
Okay.
People in happy relationships don't go schools or do horrible things to people.
They don't go around shooting up schools?
Yeah. That's what
People in
prevents,
happy
Do what?
good relationships. That's what prevents those shootings, you know.
Okay. Got it.
relationships make this a great world. Being in a happy relationship is one of the best things you can do to contribute to this world. And I don't care whether you're 15 or 150, the happy relationships can manifest for you anytime you're ready. And you might be able to save somebody's life by being in a happy relationship with them. And you might be able to bring children and raise children who will go out and make this an amazing world. To me, happy romantic relationships are the foundation of an outstanding life. I've never been as happy as I've been being with my wife over the last 11 years. Most of the miserable years of my life were in when I was single. And most of the happiest years of my life have been when I've been with my wife. If you're my wife, this is totally irrelevant for you because she's already in a happy relationship. She's already very satisfied with her life.
Yeah, so he's telling her flat out, it's not for you.
And she doesn't, this stuff already is here. But even in that case, this might help you give better advice to someone else. If you are in a happy relationship and you're looking at your friend and you don't know what to say to them, knowing what's in this video might help you recommend this video to them or give them better advice. I
am starting to feel a little bit guilty about the way we're dogpiling here on this
I
guy.
know.
You know,
Well, it is a lot.
He's a man in this space, or a woman, whatever.
Or black, or Asian.
Did I see you put up last night? You tweeted, "You're the only woman in all this space that's a creator that's on the dabble board."
As of last night in the 24-hour loop, yes. I know there are other female creators, but I ran all the way down it looking. And I was like, I think I'm the only chick here.
Couldn't find any. I thought about saying something about Final Boss, but
gotcha.
what's the
Well,
point of that? You know,
people
that's a
did
joke
point
that's
out.
been made. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody said that Lady K was on there. Of course, Doom. I'd forgotten about Lady Doom.
All right.
I had just scrolled and clip her, and it just didn't click for me.
So
there
how's
are
it feel?
some-
How's it feel being the only woman?
Pretty good. You know what I mean? Pretty good.
And you're near the top of the list on making that money.
Yes, sir. I beat MLC for about 30 minutes.
Most of the day, you were up there, number one.
No, I mean, it feels pretty good. Obviously,
Suck on that, dabble people.
Well, I don't know. It says a lot, I think, about this space.
What?
There's just not. Well, it goes back basically to all of the conversation that we had yesterday when Shmuel and 2K were on, and then the subsequent conversation after that about females in this space and sort of.
When they come into this world, they know they're going to be shit on.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Everybody is. I mean, you know,
Right.
they truly are. And that isn't that your first thought when you hear that? Isn't that
Yes.
the obvious thing? Like, who hasn't got shit on?
Yeah. There are, like, when in this space, we have men, women, people that are trans, people that are puppets, people that are, there's all these different creators.
And then
It's
there's
like-
Ava.
and and Glenn too. We have aliens. I mean, come
Different
on.
planets and shit.
So it's like, I don't.
Fuck, Husey, he's from a different fucking part of the world.
Yes, he is. I don't even know if that really exists where it is he's from, but
I don't even know what his socioeconomic status is. It's hard to guess.
Good
Seems
enough
like he's
to go-
doing okay. He's
Yeah,
broadcasting here in the U.S. He's finally made it. Then there's Rochi.
yeah, right.
So there's Animal Kingdom, insects. You know,
Yeah.
he's
I
the
feel like-
only one of those, I think.
I feel like we've all, I don't know if you call it hazing or what, but I mean, we all take our lumps, so to speak. We all take our beatings and then move on. But it's interesting because I think that's because the way that Shmuel argued about the women and stuff, oh, they should be protected, and you're going too hard on the ladies, da 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 da. And it's like, well, that sort of determines whether or not they remain in this space. Like, so it's just not, but same with men. Like, it's just not for everyone. And I understand that.
Isn't it just part of life that you get picked on and you have to learn not to, buckle to that or whatever? You got to learn to fight your battles and how to respond to bullies. I mean, this is stuff you learn in school.
Sure. Absolutely. Like, the only, I guess there's an extra layer of a lot of the criticism and stuff online coming from, an anonymous source. And I think that drives a lot more confidence in some of the hatred and stuff that they spew out. But it's,
The anonymity.
yeah, I mean, you would typically, like, to your point, you would typically deal with that kind of thing in real life, and we all have, right? But I think there is, like, an extra layer of grossness because they don't have to put their name in their face with what it is they're saying.
Yeah, it does kind of suck, but I mean, it's like hypothetically, this could be somebody's opinion. I mean, there's trolls,
Sure.
If somebody's just walking down the street and they yell at you, the only thing you get out of it is their appearance. Like, say, look at they always make a big deal out of Cardiff,
Mm-hmm.
How we don't know Cardiff's identity? How can we take him seriously? And shit like
Right.
that. It's like, well, by his words and deeds, I guess. I mean, how can you take seriously somebody in an avatar? Well, I guess, what do you know if you don't have that avatar? You know what they look like and you know their name. You might be able to figure out, like, whatever else information about them that you're really not necessarily supposed to have anyway.
Right.
That's not part of this, It seems like we used to leave it on the screen, and now people want to really, like, do, deep dives. Like Chad was calling for a deep dive on me. We need to do a deep dive into Pat Dixon's current living situation. I wish you
Right.
would. I wish you would. You'd be disabused of a lot of things that you think. Laboring under a lot of misconceptions there, But it doesn't matter because, it's not like they're going to come back and say that. Oh, it turns out it's exactly like you said it was. Like Chad's a total piece of shit, and we know who he is.
Well,
What difference does that make?
I just think people should be able to fight fairly, like, do it point for point, argue against what I'm saying, say I'm wrong and show me how I'm wrong, and I may end up agreeing with you. But like all these dirty tactics and going IRL and all this weird stuff, I don't know. It's just like a layer that's unnecessary. Like we're all just trying to have a good time, man. We're all just trying to.
Exactly. But at the same time, right? If Shmuel knows some IRL stuff that other people don't know, then like, why are we supposed to, don't leverage your IRL situation to like gain sympathy for somebody else, because it's like DJ Electra. She never claimed to be a victim, in that situation. Shmuel came out and started calling her crazy.
That's true. That's
like,
true.
oh, that's a good defense of her, Shmuel. Call her insane.
Yeah. He kind of put on the jacket for her, right? Like sort of ran cover for her. And she was like, I'm not.
Kind of, yeah, but at the same time, is that running cover for her to go, listen, we can all see she's a fucking maniac?
I said attempted. He was trying to, I don't know. And that's why white knighting becomes a thing. Because it's like, well, what were you trying to do then? Does it fail?
I'm not white knighting. I'm just judging you guys for saying insulting things.
Right.
But like, it's sort of like when a couple people were giving me shit about watching Karmic, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's you're obsessed. Like the whole fucking Dabbleverse is obsessed.
Right.
It's everybody's watching this shit. Mm-hmm. Everybody. Mm-hmm. You go through every show, they're all watching Karmic, but if it's me, it's obsession.
Yeah.
Because that's just you have to really suspend your logic a lot of times when you listen to these people's arguments, if you're going to believe them,
Yeah. It's true. I mean, I get the same thing for Aaron or Karmic, and I'm like, well, my bandwidth is only, I can only handle so much at once. I can't watch all the things. And there's some people that just don't interest me. So I focus on the people that I am interested in. The end, obsession. I don't know. I think there's a lot of people in this space that you might be able to put that label on that take things too far and might be a little obsessive, but just watching someone who put out content anyway. I don't know.
I haven't really I heard Shmuel come out like really hard against people who come out and say that women's pussies stink.
Oh.
And they need to improve their pussy cleaning and all that. Did Shmuel come out hard on that? Because
I don't know. I don't think so.
See, I'm not saying that you owe anything about being consistent or anything like that, but it seems like, if you're the defender of women,
sure.
Are you the defender of women? Or the defender of woman,
yeah,
or the defender of no one, and just being critical of guys who, I
don't understand the rules either. Shmuel's rules. I don't really understand
Shmuel's rules.
Mm-hmm. It's true though. Like I don't know. I don't think he knows. Moment to moment. Sorry.
My thing on that is look. If you start a sentence like 2 or 3 different ways, you can get so far away from the original question.
Right.
But like whatever, I just think he has sort of a slippery way of debating. Did you enjoy watching him and Panhandle the other day?
I did.
Yeah, that was something else. I thought he had some very good, grounded in reality responses to Panhandle. Panhandle was very cool throughout the whole interview. Very calm, very chill. When I say that, I mean, he was enjoying, telling Bacon Bits to shut up and stuff like that, enjoying a little status, a little ego feed. But then he's like, what was he, Shmuel goes, I've been trying to get you to react this whole time and I can't. He goes, what do you mean? Oh, Pat Dixon? You'll be talking about, he just started talking about me, and his whole tone and demeanor changed after a minute of that, He's I'm an unlikable fuckstick,
Well, that's what I hear.
Which is it's a little hard to quantify, really, isn't it? I mean,
yeah, I'd say so. We can want to.
Some people don't like me at all, but
I don't like I say, I'm not real sure what's going on there other than just sort of blind loyalty. But he came after me yesterday as well, and I thought, what did I do? Once again, I'm thrown into a conversation that has nothing to do with me, and then I'm like, how did I get here?
He was still upset about that initial thing that we had.
Yeah,
he's one of they'll make it personal real quick. They'll stop talking about the argument and start talking about your real life. think what he said about that was after I was on, he's referring to that when we fought, I guess, on your channel or whatever, or when there was that little, I mean, we were getting along by the end of it. It wasn't even a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh, Pat crushed you. A, he didn't. And B, he still doesn't have a house. Jesus Christ. Is that the way it is?
I thought you guys, honestly, by the end of that, I thought everything was kind of smoothed out. And there for a little while, it seemed to be.
Oh, yeah. He was like, I'll come on your show, if you throw me the link and all that stuff. Like, I mean, I don't know. He still thinks about that. What, that fight? Or the thing with Shmuel?
We could. That would be fun to watch again, honestly. No? Yeah, I was talking about the one with Shmuel, but...
We can if you want to.
Okay.
We watched it the other night.
Oh, okay, well, I'll have to dig it up real quick.
I mean, if you think it's cool for me to just, I don't... And I'm going to really not be insulting to him, too, because, like, I know that he doesn't like it when you say insulting things about him, He really doesn't. And so I'm not going to sit and call him an unlikable fuckstick.
Right.
And a loser. And whatever. I mean, he used a few, like, and he's like, and that's just it. He's just an unlikable fuckstick, and that's just it.
Well.
Out of his face, that came.
What guy he brought me up like 3 or 4 times, and each time he wouldn't say my name. He just kept saying Ginger, the Ginger.
Ginger, yeah. And then
he does call me that, to be fair, that's what he's always called me. But still, it's like, come on, man.
But then it was, well, yeah, but here's what's priceless, It's like later on, he said, oh, people in chat thought you were talking about Shmuel.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were talking about, what's his name? Karmic. And he goes, no, the one that chick hosts, the Pretty Antisocial. Like, he still won't say your name.
That's what I mean.
It's like he calls you the Ginger, but then he also is like, I don't even know her, the chick who hosts that thing. Yeah, that chat you're in every day.
Right. That's so unfair because Panhandler and I have had a decent relationship since I came into this space. I know how he is, and he's Panhandler. He's miserable, whatever. That's like the whole shtick, which I think to a degree he is, but he's cool otherwise. Like, I know what to expect if all eyes are on him in that moment, but when they're not, he's a different person. And there's so many times, I think like 3 or 4 times, that he'll be in the chat talking a bunch of junk, and I'll play around with it for a second, and then I'll give him the link. And as soon as he comes on, he's great. He's pleasant. He's easy to get along with, wonderful to talk to. So it's like, so I try to play by his rules, but it's like, man, I'm looking for that clip.
I don't know. See that clip? He's like, look, there's good in everybody, I think. Yeah, almost everybody have have good in them and the ability. I mean, there's good in everybody. I do think that, sure. Nobody's pure, bad.
Yeah.
And he's nowhere near pure bad. He just, I think I know that I trigger him in a certain way.
Wonder why.
Well, I have theories, but like, what's the point of that?
I don't know.
I mean, he says strange things. Well, he tells you that I think he's like, oh, Pat Dixon has all the answers, or that I'm like a armchair psychologist. It's like, I kind of think we're all doing that to a degree, unless we're just going like, he's a loser. You know what I mean? That's like not really. But everybody, there's all this psychology that gets bandied about, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, I guess, or whatever, and then, I act like I'm the smartest person in the room all the time and everything. I don't know what I'm doing that conveys that I think that.
Well, again, I don't understand the rules sometimes. I feel like they change day to day, and what's okay for some people to do is just abhorrent and just not. It won't stand if other people do, and I just don't understand the rules, I guess.
That's being the smartest person in the room, or saying like he thinks he's the smartest person. That's another thing. He's like, oh, he thinks he knows everybody's motivations and everything. It's like, I don't. Some things you can tell what motivates some people, and
Sure.
I don't know, like what's behind certain actions. It seems to me that's natural shit to say or speculate on, but like. I don't know, man. It's like it's something about me doing all this stuff. I don't see myself that way. I don't see of course, I guess I'm so unself-aware because I'm an unlikable fuckstick.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, that's a little harder to argue with, unlikable fuckstick. Okay, all right.
Sounds like you've come to terms with that.
He does not like me.
I think there's enough people in this space that you could, and I guess it's all opinion anyway, but there's several people that think they're the smartest person in the room, and I just don't think you come across that way, not to me. And I do think that analysis is what everybody is doing every single show, depending on who, even with MLC, he's looking at money, he's reviewing clips, sniping people, like all of that. He's adding his 2 cents and his opinion and his take, and that's no different than any of the other shows. I think of him because it's like, well, that's a different story.
You think Kevin's no different, huh?
Yeah, well, he is. He's very different from any other creator, I feel like, in this space.
Oh, right. Well, he's sort of people say he's just focused on money, but he's focused more on winning. You know, like he already made what? I think we all know $513,000 net.
Right.
So like, okay, well, you're doing great. So he doesn't care if it's 800 or 1,000 or 500 or 200, so long as there's everybody else is underneath him.
I just wonder, like you talk about self-awareness, how much is he aware of how that comes off to everybody, or how much does he give a shit? Like he may just not care. He knows that he comes across,
Well, he comes across a certain way at sometimes. And I mean, he's done how many shows? He's done a lot of shows.
Right.
And so I think in all that time, you do develop a thick skin for that kind of stuff.
I'm going to hit here. Let's do this. I'm going to hit these super tips real quick and super chats. And then I'm going to play like a short video. I've got to run to the bathroom real quick and I'll be right back. And we'll start up this because I found the video. I have it all as well. And honestly, I'd much rather watch that. Jerry's
great, Jerry. But we got to really put our thinking caps on for Jerry sometimes.
It's a lot.
That last video was one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
I liked it. I was entertained.
Yeah, I could sit and watch this stuff. I mean, Dang Lizard is a true Dabbleverse historian, and
yes,
he's and you know what? You don't ever hear him tooting his horn about that or anything. He's he's one of the good ones, one of the real good ones.
Is he, I haven't heard anything about this. Is he working on a new list? Because I know Shmuel Butman would be so excited to know. Shmuel's working on his own list, I think. But Dang is the one that put the one out last year that sort of got Shmuel going on this, the tier system.
List of what?
Well, I think that, I don't know exactly what he used. It was some kind of AI program, one of them, to list all the different people in the Dabbleverse, or people that are considered in the Dabbleverse, top 200, I think. So he had gone through, and Shmuel sort of locked in on that and has been sort of basing a lot of his movements, so to speak, I guess, on that specifically.
The list?
Yeah, but see, Shmuel's made a new list. He's got his own Excel spreadsheet that he's working with on his shows.
That sounds fascinating. I'd love to talk to Shmuel about that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, I really would. I love talking to Shmuel. I think Shmuel's a very look. Here's how confident I am that Shmuel and I are buddies or whatever. Is that I think that it's the kind of thing where you can. He certainly speaks his mind, and I'll speak my mind, and whatever. We don't look. We're just starting to date, and we're taking it slow.
No, I like Shmuel too. I like Shmuel, and yeah, I mean we don't agree on everything, but that's okay. Look, there's got to be a Jerry Banfield super tip voice. I wonder if Carl might already have it. Thank you, Doug. I will check. And also, while I'm on this, let me move that out of the way and promote this shirt real quick. This is from Douglas Nelson, and it is a t-shirt you can get on Zazzle. I'll put the link in the chat. And, of course, it's of the Get Along Gang shirt.
Oh, cool.
It is cool. So I'll put the link to that. Thank you, Doug, so much for that. Let's hit these. BYB Pod. Pan said you ambushed him with Pat Dixon, Haley Tis. Yeah, let me run to the bathroom and I will address that. How about that?
Well, it'll all be addressed.
Yes, I will. I sure will. And then Ghost Crusader TV just says hit the like button. So hit the like button, Mope.
Thank you, Ghost Crusaders TV.
Thank you so much. All right, let me do this real quick. I'll be back in like a minute. And then we will start on something different here. Let's do a little break video. I don't have too many, really. Let's do this one. Everyone likes this one.
For the last 20 years, I lived a quiet existence on this fucking lot. The yard is family owned, and it's gonna be bequeathed to me one day. This is my home. This is my own yard. I digress. Felicia's a bitch. Felicia stinks. I don't want her in my world. She's not my girlfriend! Vapid nobody. Let me put that. Do me dirt. I'm a creative motherfucker. People want to do me dirt. Do me dirt. They just want to make me hurt. Hey, I'm just being real with you. Kind of built a target on my back. We get way too much attention that I was not prepared for. But no, I became a goddamn laughingstock to a bunch of assholes. For fun. For their fucking amusement. I think being vulnerable on my stream has cost me a lot. There's just a lot of hatred. I got people coming for me. And they all have tech experience too. Just upgraded my internet connection tenfold. Let me put that. Do me dirt. I'm a creative motherfucker. People want to do me dirt. Do me dirt. They just want to make me hurt. I look a little unhealthy. I'm just being real. I've been a good boy. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink. I've been sober from weed for 3 days, and I've been sober from the drink since 21st of December. But whatever. I can't do a stream. I can't do my thing. Oh, this water is excellent. I haven't smoked weed in 4 days now. It's going on 4 days. I'm already down. I'm already lower than low to everybody here. I'll be back. Let me put that. Do me dirt. I'm a creative motherfucker. People want to do me dirt. Do me dirt. They just want to make me hurt. Okay, I'm relaxed. All right. They want to tie me up so people can do whatever the fuck they want to me. Keep my fucking mouth shut and just take it. Let's fucking shit on him. I'm gonna get fucked. I like that. All right. Yeah. Okay. Everything is good. People, thank you. Thank you kindly. I appreciate whatever.
All right. We're doing it again. Sorry about that. I had to do that. And obviously I like that song, so I like to listen to the full thing. So let me just go ahead and address that, because why not? When Panhandler came on the same day that you popped on, and I know that Doom clipped it. This has been a long time ago. I don't even know when, last year sometime or something.
Yeah,
it would have been like last fall, right?
A long time ago.
I had sent the link. I had booked Pat to come on, knowing that at least back then anyway, you weren't always doing mornings. I would see you late at night. I didn't ever really see you on during the day. So I knew full well like that would be an ask to get you to, change your schedule and show up for me. But I had you booked. And then I also threw a link out to Tass and to Panhandler. And I was like, well, let's just see what happens. I hope the Pat can make it. But if not, maybe I'll have a backup plan because I was testing Evie Mux and just trying to it was like a non-show where I was just trying to figure out the functions and figure out what to do. And if I can remember correctly, Panhandler was on with me and we were hanging out and you were in the chat. And I think Tass popped up in the chat too. So I kept looking at my DMs, seeing whether or not, either one of you were going to pop on. And then you were there. Now I didn't tell him that because I don't have to. It wasn't an ambush, but my point is I had a couple of lines out, so to speak, and didn't know who was going to show up. And I feel like I told him that I had you booked. I'd have to go back through our DMs and look, but either way, I'm not that kind of person. I don't like ambushes. I don't like even watching ambushes or ambushing on a show. And I personally would not do that. And I wouldn't do it to him or you or anybody else. So I don't know. It just it rubbed me the wrong way. And ever since, that's happened, even when we got done and during the live stream, I was like, dude, I was not trying to put you in a weird position. We get done and I'm talking to him and I'm saying the same thing. I'm like, I was not trying to ambush you. I don't want you to feel that way. Here's how things were set up. I didn't tell you because I don't owe that to you. I don't know who's going to show up. And originally Pat was the one that was booked, not to be hateful, but it was like I had backup plans B and C just in case. And like I said, it wasn't even a real show. We were just messing around. And he seemed to understand that, be like, oh, okay, well, sort of brushed it off. But I guess it's something that he's never fully gotten over or felt like I was trying to hurt him. I don't know.
I forgot the whole thing happened.
Well, me too. Me too. And then
it was not even on my. I don't think it's on anybody's radar at this point.
Well, I didn't mean to hurt him. I didn't know, and I'm very apologetic. I'm Southern. You know what I mean? I'm very. If I do something and make someone feel bad or hurt them or whatever, I'm the first one to be like, I did not mean to do that. That was not my intention. I'm so sorry you felt that way. I could have handled that differently. Whatever.
That's a wonderful quality.
Well. It's a curse, right? But I really did. I tried to be very, understanding. I don't know.
I didn't think it was even that big a deal.
Well, me neither. Anyway, I felt like that was at the very least, handled months and months and months ago. So I don't.
At the very least.
But he's mad still. I guess I don't know.
He's still talking about it. He's still bringing it up.
Yeah, and it's just with some of these grown men, you gotta cut it out. It's just the emotional swings for me. I can't handle it, and that's coming from a chick. It's just too much. I don't know.
No, I agree.
We all have too much going on in our lives to try to micromanage other grown men's feelings, and that's just how I feel about it. So,
or grown women,
yeah, but most of them sort of handle themselves. And I don't know, they don't do a lot of projection and blaming around here. They might have some emotional swings and stuff, but they'll realize it and put themselves in check. At least ones I've seen. They'll be like, I was kind of screwed up for that yesterday. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Pan's just, but
he does nothing wrong. He just, look, hey, there's nobody more likable than Panhandle. I don't think anybody disagrees with that. He has this, whatever. Let's get into the video with him, I guess, because I don't even know what to.
I feel like I have to say that, though, because it is true. I genuinely like the guy. I just wish he would relax a little bit and stop blaming people for things. So, Dabble vs. Hack Nerds. Thank you. It says, great show, y'all. Liver mush or corned beef hash?
Wait, what does it say?
I've never heard of corned beef hash. Liver mush or corned beef hash?
Corned beef hash.
Look how he spelled it. Yeah, I had to say it twice before it registered. Yes, or corned beef hash. Definitely liver mush.
Fuck liver mush. That is a crazy thing to. Corned beef.
Corned beef hash.
Corned beef hash. Well, I guess that was corned beef hash. But anyway, whatever isn't liver mush, that's the correct one.
Mm-mm. The exact opposite. The cornmeal in it makes it really good. And thank you for that.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. I have not watched this entire thing, so maybe I'll hear a few things that I didn't the other day. But I will say this: I gave Bacon Bits a lot of heat yesterday for this beard, and sort of gave him a little shaming and poking and stuff. And even that I had to go apologize for. I felt bad afterwards, and he came back out with his face all shaved, but it's not. It's bad. And I wish
he knew that though.
He had to have known that.
I mean, look at it.
It's one of those things though. Like, you got to have someone in your life that will tell you the truth instead of just let you embarrass yourself over and over again with a boa and a hat and a leg guitar too.
Doesn't Shmuel very often look as if he just tasted something that is surprisingly delicious?
Yes. Yes, he does. I can only imagine. It's like figs or something. It's got to be something really weird. But he's like,
oh, this fig pudding.
It's delicious.
It's something sweet.
Yes, definitely.
Good evening, big fella.
I'm so fucking bored.
I need that drop.
Yeah.
Good evening, big fella.
I'm so fucking bored of Patrick and KB arguing about money, so I'm here.
Okay, slow down. Everybody just relax a minute. Okay. Like, he's got his Let's Party hat on. No one knows why, but he's excited. Pan is being Pan. Oh, look, now he looks like a proud father or a proud grandfather on Christmas morning or something, where he's like, the train you wanted, am I right?
I kind of thought they looked like Shmuel and Panhandle. They look like one of those, like an old gay couple at like a park in Greenwich Village,
Oh, which one's the girl? Shmuel? It's got to be Shmuel, right?
We don't even remember anymore. At our age, top, bottom, whatever.
What about?
We just love each other. We're lucky to be alive. You would give me that Times, that section of the Times I like to read.
It's true though. And where's Bacon Bits coming to play though? In that, is he the new recruit?
Obviously, yeah, he's a mentally challenged boy here with a Let's Party hat on.
Stop. Okay, I'm backing it up. I'll play it right. Oh my gosh. Bacon Bits, listen.
Whoa.
I don't know what's happening here, but it's too much for me. All right, man.
You didn't have to zoom in on his pit stains.
Well, come on, man.
Come on.
I was trying to say what I wanted to say without being too hateful, but maybe it's more hateful to zoom in. Bacon Bits, what in the world is happening here? Oh, look how happy he is here.
Let's leave Bacon Bits alone.
Well, we decided yesterday he was Amish. We had a whole storyline going of what they do at the Amish. What is it? Rub and tug. It was fun. We had a good time with it, man. All right.
Good evening, big fella.
I'm so fucking bored of Patrick and KB arguing about money, so I'm here.
Oh, well, thank you for gracing everyone with your presence, and
thank God.
All right.
What is up, sir?
Take that fucking thing off your head.
Yes, sir.
Setting a power dynamic right away. Of course, it was good advice.
Yes, it was. And I see a couple people in the chat saying we've seen this. I've not seen all this, so I get it if you have and you're bored with it. No worries. But I haven't seen all of this, so. Damn, Bacon.
Take that fucking thing off your head.
Yes, sir.
What are you talking about? What did you do to Ice Dancer, Shmuel?
I don't know. Apparently, I said something. I don't really know. I was trying to be nice in my coverage of that. I mean, it had to be talked about. The chat was interested in it. People were interested in it. But she feels that I insulted her. I think what happened was she thinks I defended DJ Electra from the attack on BYB. And I did not know what the reason was. I just found out tonight. There was an attack on her on BYB, and I did not defend her.
Okay, hold on. Before I go any further, I want to ask you something. I've heard a lot of chatter about like this is scraping the bottom of the barrel, and some of these personalities and stuff like the Devilverse or this Hackverse, all of this, is out of fun, interesting things to talk about because everyone's gone. Nobody's putting up certain content. The normal people, I guess, that would be catching heat, aren't. But I tend to disagree. I think some of the more interesting things happen in some of these spaces with people that you may not really know. They have their own storylines, and I'd say that to put distance between myself and them, you know what I mean? But I feel like that there's some interesting stuff that goes on in different dynamics and stuff. Like just then, I had no idea anything about Shmuel and Ice Dancer, but Pan knew.
This
Pan
was
knew
in
that
your
he
chat.
It was in my chat?
Yeah, in the chat. I think that I think Ice Dancer was in your chat talking about this.
During the DJ Electra stuff, I guess.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
like,
I
mean, I don't know. Like, he goes, "Well, I didn't even know it happened." But then I thought later he was reminded, "Yeah, you did a whole thing about that episode like the next night or something." So,
okay,
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe that's not.
I'm just curious, and what are your thoughts on that though? With there being like these the bigger people that get a lot of the attention versus like, is this stuff that people should not be paying any attention to? Like bored with it and just move on, or is it? I don't know.
Well, the market will decide, won't it?
Right.
You know, I mean, people, if you don't mention it or address it at all, then it's like, why are you ignoring us? Why are you ignoring this part of it? And then if you talk about it, then some people are going to go, what is with this bullshit?
Okay, well said. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that's a good way to put it. With the market, we'll decide. Let me grab these real quick. XMMM212 says maybe he's been wiping his tears with this shirt. No, he's just a Canadian. He's sorry. That's all. No, but my gosh, you saw it.
I'm frightened of bacon bits with this look.
It is. It's very much like
he looks like a guy who's gonna cut me up.
Uh-huh.
Or something, you know. He's like, I don't know.
It's spooky. He looks a lot better now. Like, cleanly.
Screw that bug-eye prick. He is my father. Tell Pat to check his PayPal.
Nice. Hey.
Very
thank
cool.
You. I
Thank
assume.
you so much.
Oh, wait, it's a request.
Oh, hi. Got you. Hold on, let me find a good
I'm going to check it right now. Maybe there's an important question in here.
hope it's something good.
Yeah, well,
Life is good. I'm satisfied.
I changed up my board yesterday, so I couldn't find that.
Oh, I like that. Life is good. I'm satisfied.
Yeah. Anything good? Did you win?
Let me see. I don't know.
You don't have to tell me, but I'm just looking for your excitement. Yes.
I'm always excited, of course. I still haven't found it. I don't know. Go ahead.
No problem.
I don't even.
But I literally.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
my God! Yes, this is very good. Oh yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Griswold.
It's a very generous endowment.
Nice. Thank you, Griswold. Appreciate that.
I just found out about it, so.
And I will put it in the GoFundMe.
Nice. Well, under whose name?
Some celebrity.
Yeah.
Did you choose Electro over Ice Dancer?
I didn't know Ice Dancer had gotten
Okay, hold on. I want to hear what Pan's saying.
her on BYB, and I did not defend her. But I literally just found out about it, so.
Well, why did you choose Electro over Ice Dancer?
I didn't know Ice Dancer had gotten taken out by those guys. And if I had,
explained that, you know, he just explained it, but he was, I guess, he already had his second question loaded up.
Got it.
No problem.
Probably would have. I wasn't defending DJ as much as I was like the sort of bunch of losers going after this broad kind of thing.
But don't you do a weekly show with Quad? You're not up on what he's talking about?
No, we do a weekly show that's not related. It's like, what's your point? We speak on Thursday, on Saturday afternoon.
Wait. Pause 1 second. Did I not see a super chat from BYB up there a while back? I don't know if you ever caught it.
On this one? On my channel?
On this show, yeah.
Yeah, right here.
What did it say? I missed it.
Is it
That's the ambush thing. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
This is an interesting exchange here that happens between the two of them. Please, if you don't mind, go back to when Pan Handel asked the question, "Don't you do a show with him?"
Ice Dancer had gotten taken out by those guys, and if I had, I probably would have. I wasn't defending DJ as much as I was like the sort of bunch of losers going after this broad kind of thing.
But don't you do a weekly show with Quad? You're not up on what he's talking about?
No, we do a weekly show that's not related. It's like, what's your point? We speak on Saturday afternoon to just touch base, and that's pretty much about it.
All right.
You think that
I say, don't you do a weekly show with them? And he's like, no.
No, just
No, we meet
on
once
Saturday.
a week just to say hi. It's a little.
Yeah, I see what you mean. That's a good example.
you think that show would come off? That we would have discussed stuff on there?
I have no idea. I don't watch.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's how I feel about KB. So, I am there. Wow.
Having all about the dashboard tonight.
Yeah, I can't. They're having another money battle, and I'm over it. We've all said, even MLC fans, that gets in that money loop and then it's over. This dabble dashboard now is going to be the next year of MLC. It's going to be a
not wrong.
Fucking nightmare.
I don't think it's going to be.
If Pandler.
Do it. Sorry.
I don't think it'll be the next year of MLC.
But it's been the last year of MLC without the dashboard.
Yeah, but he's not gonna. He can't focus on it like that. And no, and people can't sustain it either. It's just it's over already. In fact,
Patrick's in the chat, so gotta give him just a little bit of help because
who Melton?
That's right.
Hit the like button while we're doing it. Do not forget to hit that like button over there on your YouTube player.
Oh, he's doing his you impression.
Yes, very closely, huh? It's not that bad.
Hi, y'all. I'm tired of this shit.
It's so good.
Hi, y'all.
I love Mountain. He's the best. Yeah, it is good though. I did clip it out. I do have it.
Melton.
Just went live a bunch. He would step on a lot of guys' heads. I am in thorough agreement. Pan's a guy, but he's loyal to KB.
He needs to just go ahead and hang that up. No, I'm not.
Well, you can be loyal, but also still have an opinion and be critical.
Well,
That's
no,
the
he's telling
thing.
the
You can
guy.
be, he's ride or die, but he'll also say, no, I'm critical of Kevin all the time. Okay.
Yeah,
There's
but
plenty to be critical of,
and I like that he pushes back. I think a lot of people do. But it's like up to a line, and then he'll just sort of fade off if he's done arguing with him. He won't push too hard. But I think his argument here is that he's a guy, whether or not he's a guy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Thorough agreement. Pan's a guy, but he's loyal to KB.
No, I'm not.
So
I'm here, and he's live.
No, I understand.
Yeah, but you don't get paid by Kevin, and we all know that.
You just said you were sick. Well, he's not. You don't get paid to watch.
No,
He's like, hey, I'm here, and he's on. Okay.
Well,
I don't think nobody thinks loyalty extends that far. I mean, and the other thing, he'll still take Kevin in a situation when he's wrong over somebody else who's right. You know what I mean? Like it still guides his decision making.
Yeah, it's true. Well, there for a while, I thought the loyal to MLC only went as far as payment. But then I found out there were a couple people that either paid to go on themselves or just don't take payment. Those are the ones that are allowed to go wherever they want.
Well, there's also the chatters themselves. He tries to keep an eye on. The super, especially the big super chatters.
It's nuts.
Keeps his eye on that stuff. And he'll mention it.
It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
But it is every now and then. You can't have pizza every night, Panhandler.
Well, yes, no. You guys carry on. Continue to make fun of Echo. Like I said, I'm just bored. And again, Shmuel kick me or whatever. I just came on because
No. I'm actually glad you're here.
So am I.
Ice
This is
is
Christmas.
saying you recapped her BYB the next day. It's possible. I mean, anything is possible. I didn't see them raging on her, or maybe I saw it and then it didn't really click with me until I saw them do it again. I don't know. I just
Shmuel.
Okay. In this situation, he was, extra protective.
There's something weird with that. There really is. Pencil naked. Nah. That's how I have to say it. I love it when people do it. Richard Mole looking rough after night court ended. I have told him that before, and he does not like it. I've gotten old pictures of him and sent it to him, and he's like, I do not look like him. You do. Thank you for that. Pencil naked.
To be honest, it had a lot to do with 2K and Jack participating in it that maybe I got there. But I'm also like the JMO, the what's the word that I'm looking for? Just the simplest takes over and over again and about women.
You know
and
what?
stuff.
Nobody likes JMO. Okay.
Oh,
He
no.
doesn't even need to talk about this. No, nobody. Like literally everybody dislikes JMO.
Why do you like or dislike?
No,
J-Mo?
I like JMO, but I think I'm the only one.
I like JMO. Maybe I know. I know. I
If
know.
you say so.
I know it. He broke up my co-host and I, but
He did?
well, we joke with him about it because he was the last person we had on.
Oh, right.
So it was like a curse if JMO came around there for a minute.
No,
Like,
we don't have to
JMO.
watch this whole thing. We can cut to the part that where they
You tell
start.
me where.
Yeah. Well, I don't know exactly where. I mean, just cut forward. We'll catch a little more of this when it's a little bit more down the road. Just I don't know. Go about halfway in between.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah,
I
I know,
thought he
it's
was
ridiculous.
on. All right, my bad. I thought he was on like.
We'll just
for
go
a
to
few
there.
minutes.
Let's get a flavor of this.
Okay, hang on. Let me look here. Let me see if any of these.
That works.
And all right.
I thought it was like 10 minutes worth. My
Look
bad.
at this. Johnny Mac, 86 for $5.15. He agrees with you. As a regular MLC underwriter, pay pig, I'll be the first to say tonight's was absolutely awful.
That's one where you got sniped by Melvin.
Again, I'm here, and
Yeah.
he was still alive. I just couldn't take him and Patrick going back and forth. It's just, you know, we've seen it a bunch of times.
It's funny if you're watching on the Patrick side, it was pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Watching on the Kevin side, yeah, of course it was awful and boring, and you wanted to leave.
It was fun. And if he wins all the time and I'm number one and all that, like, why would it not be fun to watch someone else take over that slot?
Right. I mean, it's, you know,
it's simple. And be a good, you know, that's just being a sore loser. If you're going to be number one again and, you know, later on that night.
striking right away, you know, and like, and people are like, hey, wait, how do you do this? You snipe people. How do you justify striking him as soon as he, you know, sniping you? And he's like, I can do it. I can do anything I want.
Mm-hmm. It's just,
which is true. He can.
Oh,
good numbers as he usually does.
Oh, sorry. I see this for you, Pat, I think.
Pat, I need you to not be a cocksucker for a few days, okay? I need you to call me and help me talk through things. I need your support, big brother. So call me directly as soon as you can, and we'll put our differences aside and unite as the brothers we are meant to be. Manly man. Real Americans.
Do you believe I don't have his number?
You should.
I
know
don't
why
have it.
I don't know why you don't. King of Cali says, look at that picture. I'd rather watch Haley and Pat react to cop body cam videos than this slop. Do you watch those often?
Slop. No, I don't. I will.
Me
I
neither.
mean, like, I watch crime stuff all the time. Literally, I mean, yeah, okay, that's fine
Right.
with me. We can
No,
shift
no.
gears.
I'm doing what I want to do.
Okay.
Okay. But I don't, I like watching those kind of things alone. I don't ever like the commentary that I hear over, even the commentary that are in the videos I can't stand. Like, just show me the raw footage.
I don't
and
like
let me
that.
be.
Yeah, I need raw footage.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going over this because I haven't heard it all, and I want to hear what he's got to say and what Patrick's got to
Yeah,
say.
take him to go further. Then go to the Pat Dixon part. He's very chill throughout the whole thing, just as you're seeing him. You
I really
know?
don't know where the Pat. I thought somebody had clipped it, but I don't know where the Pat.
Oh, look. Rochi is not
it's-
happy.
It's really deep in it. It's really deep in it. Like
Okay.
like way further than that.
Oh my
Like,
god!
Try it. Like, yeah, I don't come up till the end.
Okay.
So
Word efficiency. The comics will be proud, Gummy Smoker.
Thank you, Gummy. Thank you, Gummy Smoker.
not yet.
No, they will. Or did he buy his way in? Is that the deal? Like,
No, he's an entertainer, right? He's done Second City. He's done work.
and they didn't. And it's just it starts, and you're just like, didn't say a thing to him. Didn't say a thing.
One less year on this planet. Good for you.
Soon.
We close?
No,
you
go
have
further.
what do you
Go
call
about
it?
halfway
You have
there,
a
about
very
halfway to the
narrow,
end.
I think.
Do I
I'm
fake
guessing.
alt usernames all the time? So going to me, who is the actual person and who isn't, I have no idea, and I don't care. I get got all the time by fake people pretending to be somebody else. I'm not going to look if it's a 0 or an O. Or
Yeah,
dash.
there is a fake Parmesiel. And speaking of amazing comedians, this all sucks. Our friend Granny ahead of
Oh,
the
wait, maybe-
audition.
God damn it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can
It's
do the
possible we
transcript.
passed it. I don't know, but I
Look,
mean,
just give me 2 seconds here.
yeah, you'll find it.
Let me just say on a transcript. We'll do it like this. It'll only take
Yeah,
a second.
because it is the first time my name comes up, so you can just
Okay.
put in Dixon, Pat, whatever.
Here we go. Let's try this.
Yeah, he's got his tactics, and Pat's a decent enough
that's-
broadcaster. So I'm not.
Go back. Yeah, that's nice of him to say.
Yes, it is.
Sort of innocuous word. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, okay, this is what he. This. Yeah,
and
go
then
back. Go back.
The
go back.
focus.
So the beginning of it, I guess, is about I don't know, half an inch. Try half an inch.
Liked the fact he had Playboard. He had the like $1,200
Yeah, okay,
or
this is
whatever,
it. Just leave it
$100 a month plan or whatever, and he could like get more information than anybody. And he's annoyed that it's kind of now all public, because you could really, if you didn't have the paid account, you could only look up one or two, you know, other shows, and you couldn't really find out anything. And that's what I think Flimsy's it democratized the leaderboard or the top super chatters, and that's what's making him crazy.
I think you're reading way too much into it. I do.
Ray DeVito the gummy smoker.
Totally dismissive, condescending. You know, I think
Well,
you're reading way too much into it.
You're wrong about that.
Canadian $2. Tell the guy on the right half his screen keeps glitching. Your screen is fine. So they're just bothering you.
Shmuel doesn't get it.
Yes. And all right. Oh, look. Rochi is not happy. Rochi 888. Right. This is boring. Laters.
We can't all cover Joey C. Rochi, so
I know. I was thinking.
There's 256 of you now. If you don't mind, please hit the like button.
Maybe go a couple of 5-second taps or something. You know.
Thinking we couldn't all have a KFT debate. Hit the like button, everybody. And occasion, I'm trying to like poke you,
Here it is.
but it's not working. You're like very
Poke me
mellow.
how?
You
Being
like have
very
some
reasonable.
gummies or something. Yeah, I'm
No,
not
no.
used to this.
No. What do you want me to get fired up about? Like the whole Dixon thing? You want to talk about that? Like I've said what I have to say. Like I
What
don't
do
have
you
any.
want me to get fired up about? The whole Dixon thing?
What Dixon thing?
I don't know.
The whole Dixon thing.
Mm-hmm.
No
More
idea
new
who it was.
insults. Like,
Yeah, well, I did not expect this answer either.
I can't just keep repeating the same insults over and over. Pat and I do not like each other. We never.
Is this true? Is this true?
I look. I mean, he says never have or whatever, but I mean, you know, we DM'd with each other before I even saw his face and everything, like back in 2024, and you know, just occasionally, whatever, talking about stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess not.
You heard it here first, then. Sorry about that.
really have. And that's it. And nobody gives a shit. Like, my point was that he's been fucking chipping me for months now. And
Okay,
I've let
stop.
true.
I have not been chipping him for months now. He might experience that way. He might have experienced it that way, but no. I mean, no. I don't. It's not. Why would I do that?
One could argue he's done that to me for the last 2 years, every single time I'm anywhere near him. I mean, he pokes at me.
Yeah, I mean, anytime my name has come up, he's been like he has nothing nice to say. Doesn't like me. Okay, but I haven't been. That's crazy that he says that. Of course, that's what you always have to do is present yourself as I'm just returning fire. You know what I mean? He's been shipping me. So anyway, go ahead.
It does make me want to go watch what happened when y'all both were on the show, because it was like a little explosion and then y'all chilled out. And by the end of the show, we were cool.
5 minutes.
Yeah. If that, you're right. Let me grab these real quick.
Look at Pat on another stream talking about me. Wow.
Thank you, Stephen Bravo.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, is that Panhandler?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Doug says, look, damn it. I happen to think that fuck stick should be likable.
That's why he's the premier.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Cartoonist of the Dabbleverse.
You can tell it's Pan too. Thank you, Doug. What do we have here? Big W, Panhandler, and Rochi. Just look at it. Oh my word. Shots fired. You guys. Big W wants that smoke.
it go.
you.
And finally, I've had enough of this fucking loser. Like I said to him, you wanted my attention. Now you have it.
I never
Good.
wanted his fucking. Why would I want? Look at him. This guy's attention. What the night after, the morning after, whatever. He was on MLC on Saturday.
Why
And
do
he
they
said,
call
and
it
he
that?
said, life is Saturday. Saturday is life. Life is Saturday. I can't remember when I brought my whimsy to another stream. I was like, boy, that's queer. And he had the headband on, and I made fun of him for that. And talked about him loving MLC or something. I mean, it was all of 30 seconds. And then he just came back on Twitter like I shot his dog.
Yeah, he was lashing out at me too. And what the hell did I have to do with any of that?
Sorry.
The Saturday thing seems like one of those, those like wall things you can get that that are like, I don't know, life, love, laugh, something like that. That sounds like one of those where you would just like peel it off.
It's like a meme of like a fat lady eating ice cream on her couch, by herself.
Saturday.
It's Saturday night.
Why do
Me
they
and the
call it
gals
that,
get together. They call, I don't know, because they used to have a bunch of fat guys, and somebody once said Saturday, and now,
Sorry, I just don't know all the lore.
It's not interesting.
Serial Killer Jack says thanks, and he's got my monster.
Oh.
You're quite welcome. Pat has a hard out at the top of the hour, so I'm trying to get through a little of this before we go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he thinks, I'm a Kevin Ballwasher, and the only reason. No, Pat, you're an unlikable prick.
Got that?
Yeah, I
So
heard it.
it has nothing to do with Kevin at all. But again, Pat thinks he's the smartest guy in the room, like all you fucking streamers does. He has all the answers. You put,
Wait, he just said, I think I'm the smartest guy in the room, like all you streamers does.
Yes, that was what he said.
Is that to make it to distinguish him from somebody who thinks they're smart?
I mean, maybe.
I haven't mastered subject-verb agreement.
God. And who is he talking to? Like, you're a guy too, man. You don't.
And if everybody thinks it, then why are you singling me out?
I don't know. He'll throw me in a second.
Smartest guy in the room, like all you fucking streamers does. He has all the answers. You put, I've watched some of his show. He plays this, armchair psychologist, and he knows everything, and he knows everyone's motivations.
I have
Get
no
fucked,
idea.
Man.
Get fucked, man. That's it. Get fucked. He thinks he knows everybody's motivations. This is just like right off of the dome.
Yeah.
Unprompted.
Yes.
Remember, this started because Shmuel said, I've been trying to poke you, but haven't been successful. He's like, what do you want, some gummies or something? What do you want me to talk about, Pat Dixon? Get fired? Okay, fine. That fucking loser.
Since you asked.
Completely unprompted.
Oh, jeez, Pam.
That's all. That's it.
It's sort of it's interesting. It's interesting that you say that because there's been there's a lot of like people questioning other people's motivations for doing things, which I thought was really funny. But I had a I talked to Pat and we text and stuff, and it
is getting serious, isn't it? Between you two. I love it. I love to see it. I love love.
I talk to him, and sometimes it's like he'll pick out one word, in something you'll say, and it's like, I'm like, I get now kind of what he's doing, which is you sort of get, it's a thing he does with the debates, and I admire it. He distracts you from like the main point onto this like sort of innocuous word, and then the focus is lost, and then the conversation change, and then he sort of leads you where he wants you to go.
Yeah.
All that Scrabble's paying off.
True.
Hey, here's all I'm going to say, okay? Words have specific meanings.
Yes.
That's all.
And I like clarification, so I get it. Okay. Yep. Let's see. Clark Griswold says Bacon and Panhandler look like two cavemen that just saved money on their car insurance.
True.
Yes, thank you, Clark.
Well, you have the caveman and then Professor Caveman.
Good. Ryan A says it's just how he looks. Face discrimination.
That's true. I get a lot of the shit is based on how I look.
Well, that's hateful.
I think.
I mean, look like a dick. Is that what it is? I mean,
I do. I admit it. I think I look like kind of a pud.
Like unapproachable.
Well, I don't know about unapproachable, but maybe like just somebody that they don't want to hear shit from.
Well,
I can't help it. It's the way I look.
That's how it is sometimes, you know. Anonymous says, when you make a point that they can't deny, you think you have all the answers.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, you got all the answers.
Yeah. Thank you, Anonymous. Cyclab says, you do play armchair psychologist with me every show.
Psych's one of my star patients.
Is he making progress at least?
He's doing okay.
That's good. That's good to hear. Good to see you, Psych.
Yep.
He's got his tactics. And Pat's a decent enough broadcaster, so I'm not being that. Like when we first got into it, I think it was last summer on the fucking Ginger Show, everybody's like,
this motherfucker. Sorry, hang on. Ghost Crusader says it's your tone, Pat.
Oh, my tone.
I get that too, though. Like I say, I don't know. I try to be sweet, but it's just my voice.
I think he's talking about my skin tone.
Oh, my bad. It's got to be that.
being that, like when we first got into it, I think it was last summer on the fucking Ginger Show, everybody's like, oh, Pat destroyed you. Pat destroyed you. A, he didn't. But B,
I didn't hear anybody say that.
I heard a lot of people say it.
Okay.
He's been a comedian for 25 years dealing with hecklers and broadcasted for maybe 15. So I hope he did better than some fat fuck who's never done anything. Good for him. Good for him.
That's the, what do you call it?
That's some big own. Like, wow, you beat a chatter? Good for you, buddy. You still don't have a house or a
see,
car.
I don't think.
So,
see how personal that is? It gets. It's just like, oh, let me, possession shame him. Here's the other thing. If he thinks that I ever once walked around going like, I crushed Panhandler, fucking celebrating or something like that's a thing, I never said anything like that. And I would never say anything like that about that. That's ridiculous. Let everybody else do that kind of talk. They do.
Yeah. I don't understand that anyway. Just moving the goalpost. And it's like, what about ism? It's like, yeah, but.
I was ambushed. And he's like an experienced comedian broadcaster. And like, big deal. So what? Of course. A, you didn't beat me. But B, you should have.
It's hateful. Who is this from? Let me see. What does this say? From Anonymous. Oh, it's his. It says $5. Don't recall the last time I graced another stream with my whimsy. Fatterday is life. Life is Fatterday.
How do you not make fun of that? How do you not make... I mean, Fatterday is life. Life is Fatterday.
I did not expect it to come from Panhandler, of all people.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Anonymous.
He saves his sweet side, for...
MLC?
For
That's
MLC.
that was
Kevin. Yep.
Got it. Yeah, well.
It's like, I don't think Dixon gives a shit. I think you're responding to, like, what the chatters are saying, right? Like, that's how it is.
No, Pat's an unlikable fuckstick. So, no.
See, it's like he said, everybody was saying it, right? Everybody was saying, oh, he crushed you.
Yep.
I think you're responding to what the chatters are saying. I don't think Pat gives a shit, which I didn't and don't. No. Pat's an unlikable fuckstick. That's not responsive to the question.
Right.
That's a very boomery thing. I saw somebody say Panhandle is the reason that people hate boomers.
Oh, well.
And that's that quality, It's like, no. He's an unlikable fuckstick. Okay.
Just shut it down with that. Yeah, I don't.
Oh, I do care. I do.
Like,
I do. He annoys me. I don't like him.
That again.
So no, I do care. I do. I do. He annoys me. I don't.
Hurt his feelings.
Nobody questioned whether or not he cared. He said, I think
like
you're
him.
responding to the chatters. And he's like, fuck him. He's an unlikable fuckstick. I do care.
Well, Buckman said that he didn't think you cared.
Exactly.
Right.
No, I don't think Pat gives a shit. I care. I do care.
Yep.
Okay.
And he's just a fucking annoying. Like his game he plays where he thinks he's too cool when he's a guest on fucking Hughesy's show. Like that's a hard link to get. And like he'll.
Oh, see.
How am I acting like I'm too cool on Hughes? I have no idea what air I'm putting off that is like, hey guys, hey.
Y'all are lucky to have me.
Thanks for having me, Hughesy. I mean, you're welcome.
Yeah, exactly. No,
what am I doing?
I don't see it like that at all. From day to day, my energy levels are different. Depends on what's happened the night before, the morning of, etc. So I can see that with you. There's times where I'm like, oh, he looks tired. Yeah, you might be a little bit more chill, but
Does that
never
mean
like
I'm trying to pretend to be cool?
arrogant or any of that. No, I don't think so. Again, this is all coming, through the lens of
Somebody who thinks I'm an unlikable fuckstick.
right, and is obviously hurt. So
He's hurt.
How dare you, Pat, make Panhandler feel?
Sorry about that.
no, that's on me. Sorry. Once I get it going. Thank you, Stephen Bravo. How dare you? Maybe
this
that's
just
what it is.
guarantees there'll be more of this stuff, and I really don't want to feud with Panhandle. I want to tell him right now that I apologize from the bottom of my heart, sincerely, that I hurt you, which I see that I have, and I don't fully understand it, but I'm sorry.
That's very sweet.
And I'd love to come together with you and discuss it like men, in a way that we, without raised voices. Put our weapons aside. If I say any more, I'm going to sound like I'm fucking bullshitting. But I really didn't mean to start shit with Panhandler.
I didn't know I was involved in any of it or that he was holding this resentment either.
I thought once you start appearing on shows, I'm allowed to make fun of your headband for a couple of seconds, and I have not been harassing this guy trying to get his attention. But now I've got his attention.
Well, you are both welcome on this show anytime to hash it out round 2 or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I'd love it. I like both of you, and I want you to quit fighting. It's like,
well, I think he's just
for not pay attention to people and
Sorry,
act bigger.
sorry,
Like he
got it. Okay, sorry. What did you say?
He doesn't want to deal with me. He doesn't. He will not appear on a show with me. I assure you that he will not, and probably not ever. But I mean, I sincerely doubt it. But I'd be happy to.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Thinks he's a fucking star.
I can't get it.
Jesus, am I ever acutely aware that I'm not a star? Holy shit.
But it tells you sort of, in my opinion, where his head is with all of it. Like, why are you even thinking about that? Who cares?
Why you play an armchair psychologist?
Right.
No more, so,
It's insane.
Oh, thinking
it's insane. And again, it's great that, I think him and Bob have been getting decent numbers. But I think what's lost in it, it's not really pro Pat and Bob. It's anti Kevin. And that will get old and people will get bored of it because their show is fucking boring.
I don't know who lashed out first and all that with the history of it, but every single show without fail that you watch MLC, he has his bag of tricks, his names. It's Dixon, Melton. Who's another one that he can't stand?
Oh, Carl, Bob, Julie.
Yeah, really, there is a list.
A little bit of
he goes through
Tukey.
them.
Yeah.
He goes back and forth with Tukey. Sometimes it's okay and he makes me laugh, but that's about it. But fuck Tukey, the next time. So it's always that group of names though that every single show you'll catch.
Yeah. And fine, whatever. It's his prerogative, I guess. I'm still on Kevin's mind, fucking 2 years later. So, but what I don't understand is why he thinks that it's only Kevin hate is the only reason Bob and I are having good numbers or something like that. Can you imagine? Like people hanging out. Like the other night, we had over 400 people watching at like 1:30 in the morning, 1:45 in the morning. They weren't going anywhere.
Right.
And like, do you think that that's like, okay, well, we got to hang out because we hate Kevin, so we got to support this? That's not the way it is.
No, the number of shows that I've watched of the Dixon Levy concern, if you will, that don't mention Kevin. I mean, y'all do full shows on what's his name?
Grillo and stuff.
Grillo.
Yeah, we did. And like Kevin's name is going to come up because it's sort of the story right now. But like, what are you going to do? Big deal. It's it's like saying people watch MLC because they're anti-Dixon.
Yeah.
Or anti all these other people. And I don't know if that's true, but it's just a weird. It's an obvious thing that if you hate some creator and you're going to go watch somebody who also hates them, that's natural, right?
Yeah, I would think
but
so.
you're not going to watch some shitty show that does that.
Well, I think that's a part of the big argument with the Dabble Dashboard, the leaderboard, is that something new and people gravitate to that don't like Melton or anyone else that's on the super tip system, so there's that added element to it as well.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
teams.
I see the Dabble dashboard as completely uncontroversial, and I don't think it has. I don't think all it is information, and if people want to spurg out about it, that's fine. We did that one competitive night with Kevin just because he was talking about what losers we are. We never win anything. We felt like the Bad News Bears or something. We just wanted to win one.
That's fine.
And that was fun, but I'm not obsessing on that.
I think that's a bit of a cope there, Panhandler. Because
Okay, you can disagree. That's my
They were on
opinion.
at 1 o'clock today, right? And didn't they were like pulling
We're on at 1
decent
o'clock
numbers.
today,
I mean,
too.
they pull
1 o'clock.
like half of what
Yeah, we're getting ready to go.
KB does.
I
You should
just
come
said
over
that
for a
they're
bit.
getting decent numbers.
Okay.
Awesome.
Numbers now. It's a new shiny toy. Let's see where it is 4 years from now. I think
Nobody
we all know.
refers to me and Bob as a new shiny toy. I thought we were old, washed up, failed comedian losers.
I call you that all the time.
New shiny toy.
Yes. Yeah, this is an insane take, though. I was talking about this the other day because I just don't understand the thought process of. I guess he's just trying to compare. Like, he's had longevity. He's been around this, X amount of times. Even me, who's only been in this space 2 years. I had a show that we did for a little while, and then we didn't. I never started that show thinking like, 10-year mark is going to be something, isn't it? Like, it's weird. It's
Don't
a weird
start
thing.
a show thinking that. You start a show thinking like, how can we build it? How can we get numbers? He says, that is a ridiculous take. In 4 years, are they going to be here? Kevin's been here for 5 already. So.
Yeah.
All right, man. You got me there. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds?
I mean, if you are, fantastic. But if not,
I might be dead tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. What are we doing? Why are we measuring this? Oh my gosh, look. Here's bacon bits.
Have a good day, all.
Have a good day, all. Thank you, Doug. I like it. And then Manigan says, like Perry says, I watch what I watch when I'm going to watch it. Case closed.
Sensible.
There you go. Short and sweet. Thank you both.
It won't be around. Kevin has been around 5 years on YouTube. So go ahead. Enjoy your time in the sun. We all know it's not going to last long.
Sounds like karmic. You had your moment in the sun.
It's so catty and like jealous. Just let them have a good time. It's like you said a minute ago, like we just wanted to be Bad News Bears. We wanted to win one. We had a great time. All the other times, are we also in the sun? Are all the episodes where we're in the sun? Or we just,
it's
I'm just
weird.
saying. Like,
He's
I'm
saying
jealous.
all the shit that the triggered guys say about me. Like, he's got all the answers.
Yeah.
And now he's trying, because that's exactly what Kevin says. Oh, Pat Dixon's got all the answers. He's so smart. And then same thing that Karmic said, that same thing about all the answers. And now this, you had your moment in the sun.
It's just cheesy, man. Come on.
I tend to disagree with you. I think I know what will end it, but it won't be anything like that. Brody Hooper 75 for $1.99. Genta is more annoying than FKA mommy. Groupie,
If that's about it, we can like start wrapping up and stuff. Or if you think
It's funny later because we can wrap it up. And it was funny though what he said later on when he goes like, what was it he said? I was like, Shmuel said something and he goes, that is such a Pat Dixon thing to say. So I'm just on Panhandler's mind, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you were under his skin.
I
All right.
can't fight every battle here,
Yeah, no doubt. All right. So what's going on now? Switching channels.
Yeah, I guess. And Bob will be over there with us. We'll be
nice
talking about. Yeah, it's Dixon Levy's show, is I believe what they're calling it now. And I'm sending you the link as soon as we get off of here.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll go over there. And that's at 1. Is it almost 1?
Yes, and
we gotta
actually,
do it.
so look, I've got the redirect going straight to there. So the audience that is here, the 258 of you, hit the like button on your way out, please. It helps my channel. And then when this cuts off, you'll automatically be over at the Dixon Levy show
With you.
with me for just a little bit.
The ginger.
The ginger, that's right.
All right.
Thank you all very, very much.
I'll hop off and I'll let you say your salutations.
All right, later on then. Okay. Get about the business. All right, I just want to switch to this. I've been playing around with these backgrounds and stuff, so I want to see what it looked like. So anyway, I guess I'm going to go over there for a minute because why not? I know that he had his show starting at 1. Look, I'm going to say this. I'm learning about this Jerry Banfield guy. I don't know a lot about him. So I was trying to sort of get an idea. And then we had this historian that had so much. It didn't work. And that's okay. You know, you win some, you lose some. But you don't know unless you try, right? I don't know. It sounds like something motivational to leave you with. But I guess we're going over there now. So you can just sit still. Cut this off. Thank you so much for everyone that sent in donations and stuff today. That was super dope. I was already considering doing a pop-up anyway, because I was like, well, I still have a little time. Maybe I should. But this sounds like fun. So I'll go over there and be with them for a little bit. And who knows? Who knows what we'll do from there. So hit the like button on your way over. And like I say, just give it a second and you'll show up in the other chat. Okay? Okay. And if I get bored, I'll just come back over here. Just kidding. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Later, y'all.
It's pretty antisocial. Open up the mind. Ain't no really ever telling what they gonna find. The world of the internet is crazy sometimes. So watch what you're doing when you do it online. It's pretty antisocial. Open up the mind. Ain't no really ever telling what they gonna find. The world of the internet is crazy sometimes. So watch what you're doing when you do it online. It's pretty antisocial. Social. Ain't no really ever telling what they gonna find. It's pretty antisocial. Social. Ain't no really ever telling what they gonna find. It's pretty antisocial. Social. Ain't no really ever telling what they gonna find. It's pretty antisocial. Social. Ain't no really ever telling what they gonna find.